Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking shit. They want me there.
TBV presents a ring walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny.
Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All them beautiful kids is here.
We turning TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas. You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling up. Chicago, we in here.
Bang, bang.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. It is Wednesday morning.
Someday.
What do you mean someday?
Hump.
Oh, hump day, hump
Yeah,
day.
hump day.
Wednesday morning, and, we wake up to the news that Gervonta Tank Davis has been arrested. A bail has been set now. It's only a $1,000 bond, so he'll be out on bail. He does have another domestic violence charge. Pay-per-view event in jeopardy, highly doubted with a $1,000 bail. He's out. Let's be real. He'll go to court. It'll be arraignment, not a plea deal.
Right.
So, and he can then hire an attorney, get in a postponement, definitely drag it out past his fight date with Hector Garcia. It is unfortunate, for something like this to have happened at the late hour. He's 11 days out from his fight.
Unfortunate, that it happened. And unfortunate that, like you said, it is now the 11th hour. So it does put the fight in jeopardy. I honestly, when I saw it,
You think it's in jeopardy because it's not like we haven't seen Showtime cancel a Tank Davis fight because of legal issues. We've seen that happen with Romero. But, again, this is different. Now, if we get details, if details are made public of the domestic violence, who was it? How bad was it? Maybe that can force Showtime to feel some shame.
So I was thinking about that also, but then again, if it's $1,000,
yeah, the what do you call it? Because it goes off the harm that you cause the victim.
Bro, yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, champ. I'm of the nature that it's like I want to see, like you said, who was it? What's the full story?
Yes,
I do want to see the full story because
everyone is assuming it was a woman.
Correct.
There's been, I don't know, has anything come out yet? Because obviously if there's bail now, maybe we do have new details. But everyone is assuming it is a woman, and he's taking a lot of heat, man, because he's so popular that this story has been picked up by everyone. And I mean, the Shade Room really, really has him. Yeah, man. The comment section on the Shade Room ain't good for him. They on the Shade Room comments with, and I like to go there because obviously that's not a boxing platform, right?
Right.
You come to our channel, these are boxing people, you're getting boxing opinions. This is more of an urban and hip hop genre, pop culture genre. So I feel like we have a different comment pool section versus the typical boxer comments.
Okay.
Or rather, boxing.
Yeah, I don't know
comments.
I don't know that I can disagree. Yeah, I don't know that I can disagree. So that being said, you feel that it kind of gives you a different perspective
Absolutely.
on the situation or people's opinion on the situation.
Public perception.
Public perception.
Public perception on this opinion. Or rather on his issue, right? So we'll just go there and look at the second one. Cut her off, bro. Same shit happened to Floyd. But again, I mean, are there details that we don't know? Because I haven't seen that it was reported it was a female.
No, I haven't either. I think people, assuming, right? And if I'm not mistaken, I believe I was reading in one of these articles that came out regarding his arrest that the last domestic charge, the battery charge he had with his ex, I believe that was dropped. So I think the only thing he has is now this, and obviously that hit and run. So
look at this other one. Obviously, one dude says, "Damn, bro," and that dude's a boxing dude. I actually followed Dallas Perez. He just won his fight. But the next one, Slayed by Matthew, says, "The court of public opinion kind of spared him the first time, but this time you have the right to remain silent." So I have no clue what the fuck that last part meant, but the first part sounds like first time this happened, and it was reported that you had a domestic violence charge with a woman, because that's what was reported back then.
I mean, that one was on camera. That one was...
No, but that all I'm saying is that fan chose to say, we gave you the benefit of the doubt then. He's clearly saying,
bro, what are y'all talking about, bro?
What happened? What are you reading in the comment section?
Saying, so y'all saying he dating a man? Bro,
but you know he's in a house in Miami holding camp. Is a bunch of men for sparring. There could be testosterone. An argument could break out. The neighbors can hear it because they're not there. They're in a B&B. They could call the cops.
For sure.
Like, you guys are just like always thinking.
Who was it that
so simple? It's not that. It's not that, it could be anything.
Wasn't there just a fighter that it was something similar, but whole time it was like the brother or the cousin or you know what I'm saying? It was a domestic, but it was another male within the household, within the family. So definitely.
We don't know is all I'm saying. And I'm not, in any way trying to save him, but I don't think it's been reported. Like, honestly, we started a little late because I was up so early, reading.
Because of the breaking news.
And scheduling. I went back to sleep at like 4:30 a.m. And so if something else has been reported, because again, when Danny got here, he already had the information of the bail. Last night there was no bond, so that means it's 10 a.m. Eastern. He already went to court 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and you got that information, So having started late suited us.
Yeah.
Because court for municipal, because this is, it's $1,000 bail. This ain't high court yet. It could be, maybe he can get indicted if the prosecutor
Yeah, it
is
was
that
Jamal.
crazy.
It was Jamal. Remember? It was Jamal Charlo.
Jamal Charlo had a domestic with a
another
male.
another male. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we can't assume. You know what I'm saying? We cannot assume.
Someone is saying, why would he put himself in that situation? So again, right now, if me and Danny get into a fist fight, but the neighbor hears it, hears the commotion, and calls the cops, this is a domestic. We ain't partners, motherfucker, but that's the way it goes. Like, that's just the legal terms. So, but again, regardless, woman or male, the charge is the charge. We just are not jumping to any speculations as to, eliminating any male or female in this situation. You guys can, choose to fill in that blank how you please. But I do want to say that it is my opinion that the fight is not in jeopardy. It is my opinion that he will fight, unless, I'm going to cover myself and say, unless the details of the situation come out and, they're just as sensational,
alarming
as Rollies, right? Because that, when you got news like that, it don't die down. It don't die down. So they couldn't hide from that. So it all depends on the scenario.
Yo, and then also you gotta realize too, certain places in the country, I know it's like that out here. If a police officer gets caught for domestic, somebody has to get arrested. You know what I'm saying? So if you get caught, they're taking somebody in. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is in some places. So we'll wait and see. But hopefully the card does carry on. As Boots and Boo Boo and Rashidi are on there, and I would definitely love to see them back in action. But yeah, man, we'll wait to see as details unveil. I don't think it was anything too crazy. Like I said, $1,000 bond.
Yeah, I just Googled. The latest article was 38 minutes ago, and it's still saying the details surrounding the arrest were not immediately known. He is due in court on Wednesday, which is obviously today. And that's why that bail was set already. But you got to try. What county is it? Because
It says Parkland PD.
Yeah, maybe if we do the Parkland, that city's, maybe they have a Twitter or something.
Let me see.
But if you want to call in and give us your opinion, you can do so. We got Twitter Spaces. We got Discord. You can call in using the landline 1-425-569-5241. We are discussing the latest unfortunate news of Gervonta Davis's arrest. And obviously people are questioning whether or not the fight will continue. Again, I'll say I believe that it will happen as long as the details of the domestic violence aren't as alarming as the last one. And I'm just checking this other latest article to see. Yeah, this is the dirty part of going to jail. Like, everything is bringing up his past now.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm on the Parkland police. Don't see anything as far as that. So,
oh wow. So the girl that he grabbed the last time is from Miami too?
nah, but I think that was everybody was in Miami for Super Bowl weekend.
Oh.
Yeah. She from Chicago.
Yo, what's the chances of it being an old warrant that wasn't cleared?
What do you mean?
I mean, the same place. Is it the same county? Because this one happened in Coral
Broward.
Gables. Nah, this is Coral Gables. The last one was Parkland, you said. This recent one was Parkland.
Yeah, Parkland, which is in Broward County. So. And that got
Parkland is in Broward County?
Yeah. And that
I
case,
think Coral Gables is in Broward County.
But that case got dropped though, champ. That case got dropped.
Okay. And you act like we haven't seen,
for sure,
people like, bruh, being Coral Gables is actually Dade County.
Yeah.
But you could call in and give us your opinion on this matter by requesting to speak on Twitter Spaces or raising your hand on Discord or calling into the landline. If you have already called, I do see someone from the BX there. You do got to press 1 at least one time. That's going to let me know that you're not just listening and instead you're ready to rock and roll and, you want to be brought on to the show so that you can voice your opinion. The number to call, 1-425-569-5241 to go ahead and voice your opinion. We're going to take some, thoughts from our live chat as well. I'm still trying to search here if we find anything, but nothing's coming up.
Yeah, I don't think there's really too much.
Which is crazy, though, because if he's made bail or gotten the bail, you would figure someone would have written on that.
Yeah, I think that just might have took place.
This is an hour ago from Broward County. This is a video. Yeah, I think they're just doing what we're doing, reporting. Let's see, though. Let's see if they got more than us. This is Fox News. No, this is, I don't know. Let's see.
Welcome back in. Breaking news. Boxing star Gervonta Davis has been arrested in Parkland. The 28-year-old is being held at the Broward County Jail right now on a domestic violence charge of battery causing bodily harm. At this point, details of the...
Another way.
Yeah, on his shit, champ.
We got a request on Twitter.
Who we got?
This Kryptonite?
Talk to us. Make sure to unmute.
Yep. That's the first step.
Good morning.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. ¿Cómo están? Happy holidays.
Likewise, brother. Thank you for joining us. Where you calling in from?
No problem. From Tucson, Arizona, man. Way out in the southwest out here, man.
What's up? What's your thoughts on this matter?
Well, all I got to say, man, my man Gervonta Tank Davis innocent until proven guilty, man. Because I don't know all the facts yet. And the man's got status in life right now. So a lot of people might go after him on some shady shit. Unless he's already proven guilty of this domestic violence, man. I'm not saying it's not true, but I'm just saying I see all these motherfuckers already, pardon my French, but already blaming them. I'm like, man, the facts ain't out yet, man. This person could be accusing him just to get, a nice little paycheck. So that's my thoughts, man. That's my thoughts on him, man. So hopefully the fight don't get canceled. We got a great young superstar here with a lot of years ahead of him. So let's just hope for the best.
All right, champ. Appreciate the call. And, I'm definitely with you. I definitely think you got to let all the details and facts come out on the situation. But we should be having a guest this morning.
Really?
If all goes well, we should be having Mr. Marquise
Looks
Taylor.
like I got my first guest, C-Dub.
Talk to us, champ. Buenos dias.
Yo.
What up?
Audio good. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, the audio straight. How you feeling, champ?
Everything good, man. Top of the morning. Shout out TBV. Shout out Rainwalk. Ness. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. Ah, man. This just one for the Wolves, man. I know the Wolves. They ready. The PBC haters. Or the PBC detractors. Whatever you want to call them, man. They think masterminded Charlo getting hurt. They say the budget's so low. Let me tell you what's going on, man, at the water cooler. They say the budget's so low and Al can't afford to put on fights that he masterminding people getting hurt. So this is another one, man, for the Wolves, man, Tank, I don't know what's wrong with the guy. I mean, like y'all, I would believe y'all story. I would believe what Ness came up with concocted. Like maybe he got to fight with one of the people he was training with, you know. Maybe. But that's a reach, that's a stretch. I'm not sure why we can't stay out of trouble when we got business, when we got major things coming up. I'm very disappointed.
Bro,
No matter what.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's very disappointing, man. It's very disappointing to see a young man, just in legal trouble, and he got business to attend to, and it's like right around the corner. So, but just to be in legal trouble, period. But it's even more disappointing that you can't even keep your head on straight. You can't stay out of trouble, and you got something looming. So, and then you already in court. You're already fighting a legal battle. Like so, you have to do better, man. No matter what, we have to demand better from ourselves, young black men, young men, period, people in general. We have to do better, man. We have to.
All right, bro. C Dub, appreciate the call, the opinion. Can't say I disagree, you know. But let's see what happens, right?
Let's see what happens. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button. It's free.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Appreciate you tuning in and supporting as always.
Make sure you hit that thumbs up. We got CYP. What up?
Yo, yo, yo. Get up in here.
What's up, champ?
Yo, yo, listen, man. Everybody know I love Tank. Probably the biggest Tank supporter on here. Me and best dad ever. But I look at it like this. I'm gonna say some real shit. A lot of people have never been important enough for people to lie on or accuse them of anything. A lot of us throw judgment at people quickly because we've never been that important, right? But I say, especially men, we should always let the brother be proven guilty before assuming he's innocent. Because if you think back in your life, you did a whole bunch of shit that nobody cared about and it was wrong, and you never got told on or accused of shit. You know why? Because there was nothing to gain on by telling on your ass, right? But when your friend who happened to be popular, happened to be trying to do something, gets into the same shit you get into, it's not your job to be like, I told you. Remember, he's only getting that because he's important. There's a lot of things that people let go, have no problem with, because there's no. So let's wait and see. Go ahead.
No, it sounds like you might have got a call because you cut out for one quick second.
Oh, no, not yet. No, but some of us just need to take into consideration, think about that. Like, yeah, if this little domestic dispute and Tank wasn't famous, would people give a fuck? Would the woman even give a fuck? Not saying she wouldn't, but a lot of times, brothers, listen to me, the ones who real, you done did some shit too that could have got you on the front page of something, but the problem is the front page didn't want you on it. There's a difference. Now, I'm going to leave that where it stands. I hope the fight goes on and all those brothers get paid, whoever's on the card, because this is not just affecting Tank, it's affecting a whole bunch of people, pockets, trainers, everybody, man. So I hope, this does get solved quickly and they can all get paid and put on an event.
But what is your
for the new
opinion,
year.
though? What is your opinion? Do you think the fight happens, the event continues? Do you think Boots gets elevated to main event?
You know what? I was thinking about letting the fight go ahead anyway because of so many phenomenal names on the card. But then again, I don't know if the promoters and the venue are still willing to ship out the money. And I don't know. I would hope so. So my opinion is let the fight go on regardless. That's my opinion. It'll go on regardless if Tank's there or not. And Tank could just be like a semi-promoter, for his first real promotion as a promoter. Just sit back and be like, yo, my bad, fellas, but I still want y'all to go ahead and fight. Hopefully that's what happens. So that's what I'm pushing for, even if Tank doesn't fight. Secondly, I heard my man C-Dub on a lot of side. C-Dub has been a great caller. No bullshit. C-Dub. I think that you have put yourself in the echelon of people to be voted for. but I don't think that there's no doubt. There's no doubt. CYP represents TBV outside of TBV. That's why I'm the caller of the year again and again and again. Because when you think about it and you say, man, you think about Ness, you're like, damn, that's the show. You think about the callers, you think CYP. It is what it is. Like, if I'm representing this show, the show is fantastic. So you go ahead and vote for the dude that you know you want to be friends with, want to have a beer with, you want to argue with, and you want him calling you out when you say something smart because you know he's about to come creeping in like the Candyman. CYP Call of the Year 2022. Let's go. CYP out.
CYP, California, thanks for calling in. Got a couple super chats we got to get to. It looks like Lon 6 Reed, biggest Boots fan I know, $5 super chats early in the morning, says, bro, the bigger issue is the Boots fight is in jeopardy now. This should be the topic at hand, not freaking Tank. So how do you feel about this potentially? Again, in my opinion, I think the fight goes on. $1,000 bail. My producer just confirmed it was a misdemeanor, which is like the lowest of low. So there really shouldn't be any reason he's hindered from fighting legally. Now, if he doesn't feel good mentally, if hurt his wrists or something while in cuffs, who knows? And wants to pull out, that's different. I got Randy Robles, $5 super chat, says, funny how Rolly Romero faced accusations and couldn't fight, but Tank gets arrested for domestic violence, but he can still fight and get paid. Weird. No, what's weird is that you're trying to normalize the two situations and make them the same. They are not. Rolly was accused of
some pretty heinous things.
Yes, and he was obviously
cleared of those
accusations.
The difference
never
is,
arrested.
Right. The difference is that in the Rolly situation, an investigation had to take place.
Yes,
you get what I'm saying. Obviously,
and those allegations were more serious than this. And they had to be treated that way. This legally, we're being told, is a misdemeanor, my friend. Look up misdemeanor, and the rest you would understand. You want him to be condemned for something that is in municipal court. But we're gonna keep the phone lines moving because we want your opinions, not ours. Ra in Baltimore. What up?
Yo.
What's good?
What up? Yeah, about the Tank situation and whatever. Like, yo, you should never put yourself in a position where, like, even that, we don't know all the facts and everything, that's correct, but at the same time, you should never put yourself in a position with a woman where she'll call the police. Like, you know what I mean? Sunday,
we don't know yet if it was a woman. Do you know something we don't know? And I'm not being sarcastic. I'm asking.
Nah, so is the method. What y'all saying, he gay?
No, bro, it could be anybody inside the house.
Why are you saying gay? Why people are so ignorant? Why can't you fight with your brother, your blood brother? That makes you gay, or is that a domestic?
It just happened to Jamal Charlo, yo. It just happened to Jamal Charlo. Jamal called that domestic with another male in his family that was inside.
Okay, all right, yeah. Well, that.
Give me 1 second, caller. All right, go for it.
All right, I ain't no domestic could be anything involving.
It's inside. It's inside your house, so.
All right, yeah. Well, all right, well, yeah. I thought it was with a woman. You feel what I'm saying?
We not saying it's not.
We
not saying it's not. We just saying it has not been reported that it is a woman.
Okay. All right. Well, the fact is, Tank got anger issues. Word up. Like, and he need counseling. That's a fact. You know what I mean? When you get put yourself in a position where somebody got to call the police, whether it's your woman, whether it's your brother, whether your mother, your sister, whoever, like, you got anger issues. Like, he obviously was going off to the extent where somebody had to call the police. So, you know, he needed to get counseling. Like, and
I mean, yo, I hate to be the one to sound like I'm defending somebody, but I also feel like a lot of you callers are jumping to conclusions. So we in Miami, right? Can I paint you a picture?
Yeah.
We in Miami, right? I'm Tank Davis. You one of my spawn partners. How many spawn partners I got at my B&B? What's normal for you? For a camp?
Man, I don't, you know.
What you mean you don't know? How much of a boxing fan are you?
Yeah,
3.
3, 4.
Okay, so now there's 4 men that are fighters who I spar with. Now, any coaches there?
I mean, their coaches there.
Okay, so that means there's probably 4 more coaches who are men. Cool. Any chefs there? I'm Tank Davis.
I mean, maybe one chef.
Okay. So, I mean, can we be outside in the backyard maybe?
Sparring?
Nah, just enjoying the day. It was Tuesday after training camp.
It's the holidays.
Yeah,
we in the backyard. We chilling. We playing bones. Listen. I'm gonna help you. We playing bones.
We playing spades.
We playing bones or spades out back by the pool at the B&B. We done worked out. We chilling. We winding down. Can you see that scenario?
All right, I can see the scenario, bro. But
Okay, so now, can you see me? Can you see me slamming the bones on the table, talking the way I talk normally, and maybe my neighbors assuming me and my boys is arguing? Or maybe they right. Maybe me and my boy is maybe me and my boy is arguing. Maybe they right. Maybe they can hear us. What?
Yo, let me tell you something. Chan, we appreciate the call. I'm going to tell you something, bro.
That's crazy.
I didn't got booked on that. You feel me? Where it was no, you feel me? No, nothing, bro. It was legit. An argument. Cops get called. Guess what? I'm in a city that for a domestic call, somebody got to get took. Yeah, all that shit got beat in court, but I'm just saying, guess what? I still had a bond out. My shit was 1,000 as well. You know what I'm saying? So it probably ain't that serious with $1,000 bond.
Yeah, it's only 1,000, man. If it was something serious, 50,000, $500,000, 100,000, but you talking about $1,000 bail misdemeanor. I'm gonna Google misdemeanor and give you the definition. But listen, I'm gonna get to the next caller.
If you get booked, what's the minimum bail gonna be? Like for anything, for anything. Like
no, everything is different.
No, I'm saying like
per charge.
What's the smallest it can be for the most bogus charge?
I don't know, 250. I mean, you could. There's RORs. You could get released on your own recognizance or some shit. I'm probably pronouncing the wrong word, but you don't have to get a bail. That's your guess. Where he at? He ain't got no service, Brent.
Bro,
okay.
I cannot believe that we do not have. Like, there's legit no TV for
Ioka
in the
we
U.S.
Come
or
on, man.
the
We
UK.
got Marquise on, man. What up, Chant?
What's good?
How are you?
What's up?
What up, Chant?
Doing good.
Oh man, so
apologize for the delay, bro.
Yeah, man, we had a late start, man. We had a late start.
Good.
It got rough over here. I woke up too early, and then try to set a secondary alarm. That ain't happened, man. It was one of them days. It was one of them days. But how you doing?
Doing good.
So I'm under the understanding we got you on the show today to see, are you willing to step in for Jermell Charlo?
Man, hell yeah, I'm willing to step in for Jermell Charlo, man.
Okay.
That'd be a perfect opportunity for me. But the question is, will they give me the opportunity that I deserve?
Now,
who are you with? Because that's going to let us know right then and there what sort of opportunity you can get. Who is your manager? Who is the promoter? And that'll let us know.
So I still have one fight left with Marshall Kaufman,
Okay.
King's Promotions. He's
That's
under
doable though. That's doable
yeah,
because
he's under
he's
Al
got a
Haymon.
Yeah, he works with Al. He works with Al, so that means it's doable. Have you contacted him to put your name in the hat?
So I just found out last night. I haven't talked to him just yet, but that's what I'm gonna do when I get out the car with Charles. I'm definitely gonna try to put that in motion to try to get that fight.
So we all know, right? The most famous fighter to have gotten a big fight out of the DMs is Andy Ruiz. You know, he DM'd Eddie Hearn and got that big AJ fight, man. Have you tried to DM Tim Tszyu and say, hey, use me? I hear you gonna get another fight before you fight Charlo. I would love to fight you. You know, I'm ready.
Well, this the perfect time to do it right now, on live. You know what I'm saying? Tim Tszyu, give me that shot, man. Let's fight, If you was getting ready for Charlo, get ready to fight for all the belts, then, I should be a nice little tune-up fight for you. I shouldn't be that hard. So, I'm saying it right now on live, in front of everybody. I want to fight Tim Tszyu. To be honest with you, I think Tim Tszyu would be light work for me, to be honest with you.
But and for the people tuning in, Marquise, let them know why is it that you believe that? Cause it ain't like you just talking shit. Some people just may not be familiar with you.
I just think he nothing special. You know what I'm saying? He easy work. The special thing about him is Costa Tszyu is his dad. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's nothing that I haven't seen before.
Did you happen to see his fight with Terrell Gausha?
I did. And you see what happened. You know what I'm saying? You see what happened with that fight,
Do you think he would consider you too dangerous, or do you think that, this is one of them times where it would be okay for someone not to think that you are as good as you are?
Well, to people that really know boxing, they know it's a real dangerous fight. You know what I'm saying? People that don't really know boxing, they be like, this kid only got one knockout. He should be easy. He should be this. He should be that. But I said, I hope, he thinks I'm easy because I'm trying to get this fight. You know what I'm saying? I definitely would be ready January 28th to fight Tim Tszyu.
So you've been in the gym?
I've been in the gym.
Did you have anything lined up, or you just been in the gym?
I just been in the gym.
Now when you just in the gym, yeah, you working, but you ain't working. You ain't doing 10 rounds, 12 rounds, 8 rounds, because you don't have to. You ain't got no fight.
Ain't got no fight, but I don't know, as a boxer, I be getting this feeling to, hey, go hard, man. Go hard. We got a lot of big fights coming up. Somebody might fall out. And with a guy like me, that's how I could get my shot. Somebody fall out, because I'm never the first one to be called for a fight. You know what I'm saying? So I had a gut feeling to start training real hard, and look what happened. Boom. Mel fell out. Tim still wants to fight. Let's go. I'm coming off a big win on Showbox. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You're a perfect example.
Why do you think you can beat Tim Tszyu, though? Like you said, you only got one knockout, and, Tszyu can punch. He's a puncher. He's considered a puncher, at least,
Yeah. See, that's why I'm going to beat him, because you can't just be a puncher and beat me. You know what I'm saying? You're talking to a guy that's never been on a canvas before. Never hurt in a fight. And it's not because I'm not in there engaging. It's not because I'm in there moving and bouncing around the ring. I'm in the ring hitting guys with 100 more shots. My last fight, I hit Harrington with 102 more shots. And you hit me. I'm in there working. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't gonna be no boring fight. I ain't running. I'm standing right in front of him. Say he got power. Well, let me see it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like power is not enough to beat me. When you fighting on a level I fight on, you got to have more than some power. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take more than power. I already fought guys with Harrington was 8-0 with 7 knockouts. I done fought big punchers. You know what I'm saying?
But he
he
not the
fought
son
one.
of a legend though. He
not. He not. But you know what though? You know what? How we ever know if none of these guys ever give me a shot? Think about it. Look, Luke Santa Maria. He got on Showbox. He beat Michael Fox, Mikhail Fox, and it was a controversial decision with Paul Crow, a guy I also had a controversial decision. Everybody know I won, even you guys. He fought them two on Showbox. He got a shot with Devon Alexander. I did the same thing. I beat Paul Crow, and I just beat another undefeated guy on Showbox. I need a name. Let's go. It's only right. It's only right to give me a name. You know what I'm saying? Unless everybody's scared, I need a name. This should be my shot right here. You know what I'm saying? Because I earned it. You know what I'm saying? I earned it. You know,
I can't deny that you've put yourself into a position. I don't know that you earned a Tim Tszyu shot. Like, we talking son of a legend. He already got a head start on any normal boxer because of his last name.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of him choosing you, but I do like the thought of him continuing to fight in America to keep building himself. The question is, will they give him a main event? Was the one with him and Garcia a main event, Danny?
No, and that was his first fight in America.
So see, you know, maybe it's not. He's not even big enough.
And that was at the Armory, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That was in Minneapolis. I don't know how much it'll convert. And on top of that, I don't know how many fans are really gonna fly over to Vegas from Australia. Like, how big is that gonna, or what?
I mean, it's gotta be big. It's his first title shot, and it's for undisputed. Like, the whole country gotta come out. His father gotta get everybody behind him. Like,
I'm just saying, you know,
that don't make any sense. But Marquise, I'm sorry. Kaufman just announced a Showbox card, bro. What's going on? Why wasn't you even on that card?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I only can control me being ready to take any fight. You know, take any slot. Numbers the same. I don't ever turn down no fights. You know, to my understanding, he's asked a lot of guys to step in the ring with me, and they don't want to fight. You know, and that's something he can't control either. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys really just don't want to fight, and I'm left, you know, fighting a lot of prospects who already beat like 5 prospects already. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need a step up. Like,
do you have a manager?
Yeah, I got a manager.
Who is he known? What's his name?
His name is Keith Robertson.
Yeah, I don't know. That's that because it's got to be the pay. You know, people ain't taking the fight because Marshall ain't offering enough money. That's what it is. You know, you at a certain level in your career where it's only going to be a prospect want to make his name off you because the dudes that are ahead of you, they want to be paid a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
if you always, you know, the business be getting in the way of the actual, you know, boxing, you know, and that's just how, you know, boxing is these days. But I am ready for a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready. I want to be challenged. A lot of guys been, you know, tested against me. You know, most of them failed. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, you know, put me in a test. You know what I'm saying? It's time for me to get tested because these last fights ain't really been a test, to be honest with you.
I mean, you got some decent names, man. Rakhimov, Jeremy Williams, Luke Santamaria, Paul Crow. I mean, I can't be mad at. He even gave you Kermit Cintron. I can't be mad at Kaufman. He did his thing with. You know, he at least tried. He at least tried with you.
So I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to get them opportunities, man. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready to get in there. January 28th, I'm ready to get in there. And I know I'm going to win. I'm confident that not only am I going to win, I'm going to make it look easy.
So I'm being told that you have sparred Mantis Stanonius.
Yep.
How was that?
He's a world champion. That was some good work. You know what I'm saying? You can actually Montes himself how it's working with me. He'll tell you himself. We worked when he wasn't even a champion. Now he a world champion.
Where did that take place?
And I
Did he
was getting
come to you or did you go to him?
nah, he was in Houston. He was in Houston working with Ronnie Shields, and he actually was who I was sparring to get ready for Rachmanov.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I was already showing greatness in sparring. That's why we took that fight full confidence. I was gonna go in there and do what I did. You know what I'm saying? Which is beat Rachmanov on his turf on a Mayweather promotion card. You know, on a B side. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, guys like Gervonta Stanionis, you ask a lot of champions right now about me, and a lot of people that know boxing, you know, or have been in there with me, they'll tell you, you know, once I get the opportunity, once I get these shots, it's over. The world gonna know about me. Once I get these opportunities, like to fight a Tim Tszyu or anybody with a name, then then everybody will see, you know, that I'm up next. You know what I'm saying? I'm up next to get all the belts at 154. Period.
But how can you ensure it's not another draw? Because, I mean, Paul Crow was that name.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, people go back and look at the reaction video of y'all watching it. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, I thought you won for sure.
I'm never satisfied. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
unfortunate sometimes, though, champ. You know, because it's
yeah,
like,
you know, you gotta keep getting better, so that won't happen no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the type of guy I think I, you know it all. I took some of your commentary, put it in the training. You said my jab need to get better. I got better on the jab. My next fight, next fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm improving every fight. You know, I'm still not even peaked yet. Every fight looks better.
I do want to talk about that. Some of the improvements. You know, we've been fortunate to see you a few times this year in the trenches. I would say, you know, that Jay Prince gym is a doghouse in the South, real fucking hot. You know, 4-minute rounds. You guys doing in that gym, different type of work. We've seen Shakur have a great year, Jared have a great year. You know, what type of motivation and what type of leveling up have you been able to get being around those guys in that gym?
Man, I improved a ton because, like you said, some guys are like, well, Shakir already, you know, multiple weight class, you know, 2-time world champion. Jared, you know, he up next, you know what I'm saying, the heavyweight division. It don't make me do nothing but step my game up. You know what I'm saying? Being around winners like that. You know, those guys are winners, elite. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm the same way. You know, to be honest with you, I don't know how to lose. You know what I'm saying? My loss was 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? 5, 6 undefeated later, still no loss. You know, I don't know how to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Tim Tszyu was the easy fight for me. You know what I'm saying?
Champ, I don't know. Easy fight?
Easy fight for me.
Who you fought that punching like Tim?
That's the thing. Power is not gonna do it. Because you punch hard doesn't mean anything.
But one punch,
you gotta hit me.
You saying power not gonna do it, but then we got a phrase that I didn't invent it in boxing, but one punch can change a fight.
It change a fight. And the crazy thing is, one punch for me could change the fight too.
That's true, yeah.
One punch for me could change the fight. One move for me could change the fight. You punching me your hardest and see I ain't go down, and then I land 2, 3 more body shots could change the mind of a power puncher. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get in these guys' heads. You know, these power punchers' heads. You know what I'm saying? And every power puncher I fight, I dismantle them. You know, I bring them to their destruction. They get frustrated.
Champ.
And they get him, and I just beat the shit out of them.
Yo, would you consider yourself a fan of the sport?
Yeah.
Who would you say is the most overrated fighter at 154?
Most overrated fighter is Sebastian Fedor, for real. He the most overrated. Yeah. I want him. I'm going to whoop him when I get to fight him.
Oh,
you out here.
Man, I'm trying to get these opportunities,
you
man.
out
I
here
keep
wanting me to
telling
make.
people
You got to make me a believer, champ. Fundora is overrated.
it's overrated.
Based off what?
And the most underrated is me.
Based off what?
Man, I'm telling you, Clarkson. Remember
So
fighting with him and Clark?
Jamonte Clark. You talking about Clark?
Demonte Clark. Yeah, Demonte Clark. Yeah.
Get out of here, bro. But that, like you
You remember
said,
that fight?
like you said, 8 years ago. You don't know how to lose since then.
I don't know how to lose, man. I'm feeling like
you said you
to get in there with
lost.
Fedor and whoop
You
him.
said
like,
no. I'm using your own words against you. You said you lost when you lost. It's been 8 years. You don't know how to lose since then.
years.
So Fundora had a tough fight. He had a tough fight. Maybe in your opinion, you feel he should have got the loss. He didn't get the loss though.
Yeah, it was a draw.
And since
he
then, he
that
ain't
fight.
get better? Because that shit was a long time ago. You talking about a fight a long time ago.
I haven't seen him get better. I've seen him pick his opponents better.
What about Top Rank? They got a guy named Xander Zayas, Puerto Rico. You can put some hands on him or what?
Welterweight though.
No,
man,
he 54.
Man, they won't
bro.
even let me in the same room with Xander. You know what I'm saying? They would never fight me. But they would never fight me. Are you crazy?
How you gonna
That's
say
gonna
they
be
would never
Xander's
fight
first
you,
loss.
champ?
They gonna lose all the money they
You got
invested
a
on
call
them.
or something?
Huh?
Champ, did he leave?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he been at 54. Yeah.
Come back in.
You hear
Hang
me?
up and come back in. I think you got a call and it might have messed up your mic.
All right.
Looks like we are having some technical difficulties with Marquise Taylor, but we
hopefully he be
definitely
back.
try to get him back. Yo,
what up?
You got your winter coat?
Nah.
You gonna need one.
Let me see if we got him back. Champ, can I hear you?
I'm
Let me
back.
see. Nothing. Try one more time.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Damn, what the fuck happened?
For sure.
Word. Here we
There
go.
we go. Okay.
What up, champ? I think we got you now. You there? Yeah, you there. We can hear you.
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah. So, I was just saying your line back at
Xander,
you. You know, it's
not
been a
on my
minute since
level,
that
man.
performance.
Dude's okay. He's not on my level at all. That's why you think we ain't fought. We'd have been fought already if they thought Xander could beat me. He can't. He's not ready for me.
Yeah, I mean, maybe at one point they thought he couldn't beat you because they had to develop him. You know, the kid was 16 when he signed with Top Rank. He only 19 now. How old is he?
Exactly. He's 19, and if he get in there with me, he's gonna lose bad. He's not ready for a guy like me. Look at the
20.
people he fought.
He's 20 now.
Look at the people he fought, and look at the people I fought.
Yeah, but they
He's
was
not on my
developing
level.
him.
They're building him. They're developing him. But if they put him in there with me, he's gonna be biting off more than he could chew. Too much dip on his chip. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well,
Not
Top Rank got another dude. Oh, but you probably
Easy
rock
fight.
with him, though. You probably rock with him,
Yeah,
right?
Marquise actually ranked quite a bit ahead of Xander in the box rack.
Exactly.
How
Yes.
far?
Like 20 spots on box rack.
That ain't too far. That ain't too
So-
far, champ.
So Xander wanna
He
look,
on
if
your
Xander wanna
heels.
jump me,
He
if
on your
Xander wanna-
heels.
Come on. Let's go. Hey,
Nah,
Bob Barrow.
you know what
Top
I
rank.
you
What's
know
the
what I
matchmaker
want?
name? Brad.
You know
Call
you
my
know
phone.
you know what I want, and I think
He
it'd be
said,
good
call
for
my
you.
phone.
You know what I think would be good for you, champ?
What?
And he really right down the street. Truth be told, he right down the street from where you at.
Who?
Austin Trout.
Nah, Austin just
Let's
signed.
go.
Yeah, he signed, though. He signed to bare knuckle. So, like, after that last fight he just had in Las Cruces, he got the bare knuckle. But no. Yeah, Top Rank, man. You got Xander. What about you? Do you rock with Troy or is he, is he on the menu?
Nah. We can fight too. I'm fighting anybody like with a name that can catapult me to that next level. Yes, let's go. Let's fight.
So what's Troy last name? Oh my God,
Isley.
I'm
Troy
embarrassed.
Isley.
I'm embarrassed. One of the Isley brothers. That's the Troy I'm talking about.
He know.
Let's go.
But that's another prospect. That don't make you mad, or is okay because he's an Olympian?
You know, at least he got a name. You know what I'm saying? My thing is now it got to be already won 7, 8 round fight. I've yet to fight a 10 round. I've been looking for it. I don't even sit down in fights no more on the stool. They got to make me sit down on the stool.
Bro.
Man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you
fight
say
8 rounds in my sleep.
You say Marshall owe you a fight? You got one fight with Marshall left?
One fight. Yeah.
Bro, that's PBC Joey Spencer. He's still undefeated.
Let's go.
Bro,
man.
Joey
Come on,
Spencer.
When they gonna step Joey up? When they gonna step Joey up?
He said when they gonna step Joey up.
Come on, man. Come on, dog. If I was trash, we'd have fought too, man. They protecting these dudes too much, man. Let's go. Me and Joey Spencer, perfect fight. What we waiting on?
You know, it's
What,
another
like
good
16,
fight.
you know?
Another good fight. I seen him training. Brian Perella, the dude that had to draw with Tony Harrison.
Let's go.
But it's
I
your
need
manager.
one of
Your
these
manager.
fights.
You need your manager to work, man. Tell him get his fucking 10%, man, or whatever he
Man,
getting. Cause like he got to make these calls. These suggestions he need to be hitting up Brad. Like, yo, is Xander ready for Marquise?
We've done that, man.
Yeah.
They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight.
So
they
you
know what it
saying?
is.
So you saying Top Rank said no already?
Yeah, and they not gonna let me touch it. Man. The kid's not ready for me. It's levels, you know. It's levels to this stuff, bro. It's levels.
Is Xander fighting 8 rounds yet?
Yes.
Yeah, 10 rounds. Let's go. 10 rounds. Let's go. It's over, and we're gonna be right back on this podcast. You're gonna be like, you told me.
They ain't gonna do 10 because they gonna need a belt, some sort of regional for a 10. Why would they do 10?
He got a belt.
That is true. He do got some regional shit. No
Damn, Taylor on everything.
Bro, he got that WBO-NABO. Yeah.
Man, they always get them dudes belts, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
what you mean?
I won a belt already.
What
I
you
won
mean?
a belt already.
What you mean?
I've done this shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
you heard them. They
Keys,
always get them dude belts.
Keys, so if they tell you, yo, we throw you that Xander fight, we got, you know, 25,000 for you, but you gotta come to PR. You gotta come to Puerto Rico. We throwing Xander.
Yes,
homecoming.
I'm going. Easy.
You ever been?
Yes. No, I never been.
Champ, I hear the women out there fire.
Man, they all gonna be mine after the fight. You know, women love winners. You know what I'm saying? After you win a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have a good time out there.
You know
first,
the good thing is, if that fight ever happens, you probably got the best Puerto Rican in the sport in the gym with you, Shakur Stevenson.
No, that's a good one though. I like that. I like that Danny opened it up to Puerto Rico. That might get them to say, yeah, man. But Marquise, man, that's all our questions. Let them know where they can find you at, man, and you know how they can follow you.
Man, follow me on Instagram, marvelous_Keys. That's MARVELOUS_QUIS.
Champ, before I let you go, what's your thoughts, man? You think that the fight with Tank and Hector Luis Garcia still happens January 7th, or him being arrested has that fight in jeopardy? What's your educated guess?
Nah, if anything, they're gonna let him out the fight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They can, you know how court work. You know, place his bond or whatever, and they'll reset the court date. He gets right back out. You know, gets his bag, and then they take care of that. You know, later. I think the fight's still gonna happen.
Bet. All right, Champ. Well, that was a great interview, man. We look forward to getting you back. Get on the phone with Marshall, because he ain't put you on that card. Sure. Tell him call some people. You know what I'm saying? Because we just gave you plenty of suggestions. There's plenty of fights out there. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, Champ. Hold on. This producer's producing very slowly. What he sent me here.
We got some questions?
We do. 2 people. Ruiner 504 in New Orleans says, are you still interested in running it back with Crow, or is there another 154-pounder you have your sights on?
All right. Yes, I'm definitely trying to run it back with Crow. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's seen that controversial crazy decision. I'm definitely trying to run it back with Crow. And the 154 that I have my sights on, if I can fight any 154, I mean, aside from Mel, because he got all the belts, of course, but Sebastian Fedor. You know what I'm saying? I know I could beat Sebastian Fedor, and I know when I beat him, that's going to line me up for any fight I want. You know what I'm saying? That's going to, quiet the naysayers and the doubters once I beat Sebastian Fedor. So
everybody listening on Twitter Spaces, y'all need to tag Samson Lewickovich. Let's get him on his live real quick and see can we not make that some Fedor fight, because Fedor got no fight. He out here calling out Errol Spence and shit. Even though that's a big-ass fight for him.
Yeah, I get it. I guess money-wise. But, I mean, why is he calling out Errol? Errol fired at 147.
I mean, Earl saying he getting big.
He coming up, but I mean, wow, you got Mel right there, got all the belts at your weight class. Ain't he a number one contender at WBC or something like that?
I mean, he could definitely activate because he's WBC at 47 to fight Mel at 54, but that's going to be tough to do. Mike Tyson put that in the air, and Earl made it seem like no. Then he made it seem like, yeah, he would do it, but Charlo makes it seem like he won't do it, so it's going to come down to money. But I got another one from you from right here in Houston, or right there in Houston. If Steven Espinoza comes across this in time, tell him directly why you should be the guy who should be picked to step in to face Tim Tszyu next month. Brandon, the producer.
I feel like I should be picked to step in for Tim Tszyu because the level of competition that I fight every time, hard fight, the way I come on there and perform, the way I let my hands go, the amount of punches I throw. Like my last two fights, the last two big wins. You know what I'm saying? Right on Showbox. I've already got 2 wins. It's time to step up to Showtime Championship. And so I can challenge myself. Prospects already been challenged and stepped up to fight me. Now can I step up? Can I get my challenge done? Because these last guys ain't a challenge. And any 154 can say he the best in the world, the top 154. I'm just trying to prove it. That's all I'm trying to do is prove it. I'm not trying to, just say, no. Put me in there with somebody credible, like a Tim Tszyu. Watch me dismantle this guy. Watch me beat him and make it look easy like I'm going to do. And then after that, I can't fight nobody else but top 5, top 10 guys. You know what I'm saying? Let me get in there in the ring, and I'm going to prove to y'all that I'm a problem for everybody. I'm a problem for anybody I step in the ring with. For power punches, I'm the kryptonite for power punches. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
That power punch, I'm a knockout artist, it doesn't work with me. It doesn't work with me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys are protected, to be honest with you. And guess who they being protected from? From guys like me.
Well,
because I'm a problem. Anybody.
Can't wait to see you, man, get that opportunity, man. Let's hope that this interview gets that ball rolling. My producer's going to send you Tim Tszyu's manager's email so you could get right on
That's
that. And, reach out directly, brother. We appreciate you coming on, and hope to get you back on when you got some news from, Tim's manager.
Man, email. You got my email?
He going to send it to you via DM. Don't worry about it. My
Oh,
producer.
yeah. Tell him to send me that. We're going to jump right on that today. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, now this interview out, people know it's an open challenge. I want Tim Tszyu, January 28th. You know what I'm saying? There should be no reason to say, no reason to say they don't want to fight me. Let's go.
Wow. You willing to step in for the same date. Nice.
Yeah, 28th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same day. I'll be ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
There should be no reason. I should be light work to this guy. You know what I'm saying? Tim Tszyu, son of a legend. Big power puncher. You know what I'm saying? You can make, he should be able to knock me out, do all that, right?
Yeah.
So he'll be able to promote the fight with him and Twin even bigger, right? Give me that shot. Let's go. If you were supposedly about to take the titles away from Mel, then I shouldn't be nothing, right?
True.
Let's go. You about to fight for the world titles, man.
Yo,
Fight,
you
let's
right
go.
though. Like you ain't even for
get
the
through me
10.
first.
You ain't even for the 10 or 12 rounder. You should be easy work for Tim.
I should be easy work. It should be no excuse. So when I hit up this manager, if they say no, it's because they are scared.
Well,
like
no,
they been scared.
it ain't that simple. You could not be marketable enough. Like Terrell Gachet is Olympian. He more known than you. You know,
Yeah. But you know what?
It gotta make sense too, because again,
It does have to make
you
sense.
gonna fill in for a main event. So there's no more Jamel. He being replaced by you. So you not as big as Jamel, and you ain't got the belt. So you know they gotta figure out a way to make it work.
But the boxing world, they know who I am, and if they put that fight on, the boxing world gonna watch that fight because they know what I'm coming in there to do. They like, hey, he's about to go take something. Like I'm watching this fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching this fight.
Well,
a lot of people
I
go
hope
bet
it
money
happens,
on
man.
that fight because they know I'm coming in there to take. I'm gonna be the underdog, but I'm coming in there to take something. And the boxing people, y'all know what I'm gonna come in there to do. Y'all, hey, for the Paul Crow fight, what y'all said, y'all came to check to see what Paul Crow was gonna do. But at the end of the fight, y'all was like, who the hell is this dude right here, Taylor? That's how I'm gonna have everybody. Telling you, they gonna come to the party for Tim Zoo. He already is son of a legend, so they shouldn't even be worried about marketing. People gonna watch the fight because they gonna watch Tim Zoo, who was just supposed to fight for a world championship. In the boxing world, know who I am now. They like, oh, this man. Let's see if Tim Zoo real. That's what they gonna say. Let's see if he really got it, because I'm a real test. But the thing is, they don't know is I'm gonna come in there and make that look easy.
I want to see it happen, man. You talking real big. I need to see it happen.
I'm just saying.
We gonna let you go so you can get to work. Reach out to the manager. You should also reach out to Samson for the Burning Inferno, man, the Towering Inferno Fundora, because it's hard for him to get fights.
I take that fight. I'm taking that fight. That's what we've been pressing for. Even after I won my last fight, you know, that's what I told the camera. I want Sebastian Fedor. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta start calling him out, man, every interview. But yeah, man, we gonna get to work. Catch us on the next one, champ. We appreciate you, man.
Let's go,
Definitely,
champ.
once
Appreciate
you reach out to them and you get any response, reach out to us so we can get you back on.
For sure.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gents. Marquise Taylor out of Houston. Definitely a good fill-in. Probability, I would say between 30 to 35% of happening. I don't know. I can't think of another name they'll go with, because at the same time, Tim Zoo can't lose and then jeopardize his shot at all the belts. So, technically on paper, this is a perfect fight for Tim because my man got one knockout.
Right.
Like, there's, he should not be beating you on paper. But like Marquis said, that shit could be a lie. We'll see, though. I can't think of another name. Who else? Because he not going to step in with Harrison. Anything of that level is not going to happen. That's a big fight. It ain't going to happen. So, I don't know. But it looks like we got somebody in Elizabeth, new caller. Who this? What up, champ? 908?
908. And heartbreaks.
908, going once. 908, going twice. We gonna let you be. You just listening. If you want to call in, the number to call is 1-425-569-5241.
Press 1.
One time.
To voice your opinion.
Right here, People's Hotline. We going out to Decatur, Georgia.
CBV was happening.
What up? What up?
Man, everything, coach. Hey, shout out to the cat that was just on the phone. I love energy like that. Anybody who willing to take some shit, let's get it. Now, I got somebody for how old is dude? How old is he?
Man, I just closed out his box rack, bruvy. Hold on.
I mean, he young, 20, something like that.
I don't know. I gotta check.
I want to say he's in his late 20s. I'm not.
Oh, damn. Okay, but I had y'all boy, Candyman,
29
Easter.
years old.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that boy Easter kind of young, but I was thinking of Easter because he talk a lot of shit too.
Who that?
Candyman. So
Oh,
Candyman, the one.
the dude 4-0?
Yeah, but he a young cat though.
Yeah, he
Yeah, but he
ain't.
a young cat. Yeah. But anyway, what was the show about today? My bad, I got kind of off track, man.
Tank being arrested on that domestic.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna let this shit fly. I don't know. We'll see what happens when everything come out, but they probably gonna let the fight go on. They should. Cause he don't need no distraction, man, for real. You need to concentrate on that cat right here, man. Ain't nothing to sleep on. But man, shout out to everybody, man. Y'all keep kicking up dust, man. Boxing forever. I'm out there count, man. Stay up.
Kicking up dust, giving a motherfuck. What up? Where is Samson Lewickovich? We got a challenge for you, man. Max Reno, what up? Max Reno. What's popping February 3rd, bro?
Yeah, champ. We'll talk off air.
That's too soon. It got to be after Border Wars, man. Trying to push all this shit upon me. Max Reno, what up? All right, Max, we out, man. You playing games, man.
Whoa.
Nah, you out here with you wilding. You need that Bluetooth headset you got. That shit ain't right. This what a real one sound like. Get yourself some Hibernation 5s over at KenichiBed.com, man. Use the code TBV.
Save you a little something.
Yeah, I mean, look how they sound. What up, Mad Bat?
Good morning.
Oh my God,
sound crispy.
Are you in the room in here or something?
Sounds like it. Could be. No, I'm in Wichita, Kansas. Ain't that funny?
Damn.
All across the world. Anyway, but I'm right here with you at the same time. I just called in to show support for my favorite fighter, Gervonta Tanquil Davis. I hope he gets through this and the fight is on. Not to speak on domestic violence, but it's a spectrum. It could be anything from an argument to actual violence when it comes to these arrests. But anyway, I'm just putting out positive vibes for my favorite fighter because I want to see him fight, that he get through this stuff and the fight is on, so I can see him make a superstar out of Hector, because that's what he does. He's a star maker. Anyway, thank you for the show. I like Marquise. I'm gonna start a new campaign. Every day when I super chatting, I'm gonna have a new campaign for Marquise Taylor. Somebody fight Marquise. You're gonna get Marquise a fight.
That's good.
All right,
man.
All right,
Appreciate you.
All right, peace.
Everybody listening, you guys got to tell our producer to be persistent. His name is Brandon. He's usually in the chat. He needs to be more persistent. There's some fighters that take more attention than others. So, we're going to keep trying to get your favorite fighters on the show. We got Noel G in Dallas, $5 super chat. He says, if there was no video in the past of Tank choking a female in public, I would have believed maybe someone was just trying to get some money. We got Wawa 93021 whatever. Cancel Boots fight and go fight Bud Crawford versus Ennis. Yeah, that would be a perfect world. Andre Dakota, $5 super chat, says the event will go on. The venue is damn near sold out. Folks paid $500 and $1,000 for tickets. Steve just has to smooth it out with Paramount executives. $5 super chat from the Axiom, who says, would love the Xander fight, but would he entertain a Jose Benavidez Jr.? That would be interesting matchup. Yeah, I don't think that Benavidez is looking at that. Like, Benavidez put his name in the hat for the Zoo fight too.
Yes, I did hear that.
Yeah, he put his name in the hat, and I mean Junior put his name in the hat for that. And that's what it's about. And they might go with Junior. He's a welterweight moving up, and he got a bigger name than Marquise, and that's sometimes all it needs to be. I got David Maldonado. What up?
Yo, happy holidays and happy New Year's, TBV. Yo, the Gervonta Davis situation. You know, innocent to proven guilty. I hope the man is innocent. And I don't want to sound selfish as a boxing fan. I hope they don't cancel the card, God forbid, if things go south. Now, my question is, God forbid, if they take him off the card, right, do you think that card is still going to be on pay-per-view, or do you think they're going to put it on regular Showtime?
I mean, if they take Tank off the card, there ain't going to be no pay-per-view.
All right, so it'll be on Showtime, man. As long as the guys fight at the end of the day, man. As long as they fight, hope Tank can do it. But then again, like you said, people don't know shit about the law. Domestic violence can be between a man and a man. It all depends on if it's in the house. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as Bruce Ennis, I thought you guys were at the gym because I got the notification that y'all were live.
We was.
But I was watching y'all on YouTube though too. Y'all was doing the show.
No, we got a team, bro. The team is strong and long.
Okay. Damn, that's fucking great. Yo, Boost was fucking no joke. Boost, to me, if he can carry this power and knock out the elite guys the way he's knocking guys out now, Gervonta Ennis will probably be the most devastating puncher at 147 since the young Felix Tito Trinidad, because we haven't really seen a big one-punch guy at 147 since Felix Trinidad. You know what I'm saying? So I think Boost is going to show out. And Ringwalk, you be going to Philly a lot, I see. Like, you the one that moves around, right?
I mean, I wasn't there yesterday, but yeah, I've been out there a few times.
Yo, I know you want to diet and all that, but when you go to Philly, you got to go to Max's to get your cheesesteaks. Don't go to Geno's, man. That's for tourists. You got to go to Max's. That's the best spot. You get a cheesesteak, a 2-foot cheesesteak for $16, bro.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm telling you, that's where you got to go for a cheesesteak, man. You got to go there, or you got to go to Jim's down South Street. But let me ask you a question. I know you got the inside scoop sometimes here and there. What's up with Danny Garcia, man? Who is he fighting? Is he really going to fight Lara at 160?
I mean, if they approve it, because Laura got mandated to fight Golovkin.
I would like to see that, because I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like Lara's style with Danny Garcia, because Danny Garcia got one thing he has in common with Teofimo Lopez, who's my favorite fighter. Danny Garcia is not good at cutting the ring off, and he's a lot less athletic than Teofimo. I think Lara will really make Danny Garcia look bad if he's still fresh, and Lara's bigger too. On top of that, Lara got underrated power. That's a bad style matchup. What I would like to see Danny fight, he might be big, but he's tailor-made. I want to see him fight Jared Hurd, because that's a walking heavy bag, and I think that's a recipe for a highlight reel knockout for Danny, which we haven't seen in a long time. Bro.
Jared Hurd is a big dude, bro. You seen what he did to Williams, who moves way more. Yeah, but you see what he did to Julian Williams that moves way more than Danny. He really on his jab.
Yeah, but Julian is not really a durable guy. Danny Garcia could take punishment. Danny Garcia.
Bro, you never seen Danny fight at 54 outside of Benavidez, bro. What you mean take punishment? You talking about take punishment from lightweights?
I mean, all right, it's a dangerous fight because he's a bigger guy, but it's a very winnable fight because, you know, people question Danny's power at 154, but if you stand with somebody that's standing right in front of him face first, because Jared Hurd is like Margarito. He's going to come in there face first, and he's going to get hit flush. And Danny Garcia, he might not be the big puncher that he was at 140, but I still think he could do damage if he hits you with accumulation and you stand there. I don't think he could beat Lara, but I give him a shot at Jared Hurd. You know, somebody like that, somebody that's going to stand in front of him. Even the dude that fought Charlo, Castanos, but Castanos might be able to outwork Danny Garcia because he let his hands go like crazy. You know what I mean? And Charlo, I don't know why Charlo's not trying to get a fight with somebody like Danny, because that's the smart move. If you're at 154 and you're a champion, you should be trying to feast on these guys from 147 with the big names, because Charlo deserves that big payday, bro. He's been fighting everybody. He damn near cleaned out his division. I would like to see him fight a Danny Garcia or Terrence Crawford, but we already know that's not. I'm tired of talking about Terrence Crawford, man. They need to just put somebody in there with boots so he can eliminate these guys and make weight, man. They're holding up the division. Gervonta Ennis is the future of boxing, bro.
Let me get to some other callers, champ. I'm going to rolling with the punches out of, what's this, Virginia?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Nah, Michigan. Michigan.
What
What
up?
part of Michigan,
How's it going,
champ?
fellas?
What part of Michigan?
Well, West Michigan, man, over there, right across the lakes, Muskegon to be exact.
Oh, okay.
Like
I know
45 minutes
Muskegon.
from,
I know
from Grand
Muskegon.
Rapids.
Yeah, no, I know Muskegon, champ.
For real?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago. I used to.
Yeah.
I used to. Yeah, I used to hit the road, and yeah, I know Muskegon. Talk to us though, bro.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. That's what's up. Now it's this whole tank thing, this tank situation, man. At first, when I first heard it and shit, cause I just got out of jail from doing a little couple weeks or whatever. But so like I literally just got home and shit a couple hours ago, and I just heard what happened with Tank.
Yeah,
And
welcome home, bro.
At first I was like, damn. Appreciate it. It was actually a good stay, man. Seriously, a good time for self-reflection and all that shit. But anyways, after I seen what the Tank got a domestic, I'm like, damn, didn't he just get? Wasn't he just going through something for that hit and run? And then I know a while ago he was on video pulling some girl
Yeah,
from basketball court.
so the video case, right? That case got dropped a couple weeks ago. I think that got dropped like 2 weeks ago or some shit, and then the hit and run, he got court for that in February.
Right. I remember hearing about that. There's nothing. No latest news on the hit and run.
No, I mean just that trial.
Happened recently.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, he got a date scheduled. He got a court date scheduled.
Yeah, that shit happened like 2 years ago. But yeah, the court date is scheduled for February.
Oh, okay. Got you. Well, so when I first seen that though, man, I kind of being like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of was like, man, like, damn, Tank, you're fucking up, man. Like, I mean, you know, seriously, like, what are you doing and shit? But then I started remembering about my own experiences and shit, man. And like a few months ago, I also, they're trying to get me for domestic violence and shit. And only for arguing with my girl. Like me and my girl, you know, not to put out too much information. We got a little too tipsy and shit. Fucking started arguing really loud and shit outside. Cops
Nah, for sure. That's how it be, bro. The neighbor calls and then you fucked.
Yeah,
that,
exactly, man, exactly. So I probably like, man, hold on, man, I gotta relax, man. I can't be sitting here trying to judge Tank. I'm like, it might have just been like the same old thing, just get into an argument. Neighbors came, cops took him away, and then weren't you saying something about only $1,000 bond?
Yeah.
It was only 1,000.
Yeah, so that, like you ever saying, that probably isn't too serious either. Because honestly, man, they try to charge me for domestic violence, even though like they try to say like I hit my girl, and my girl like, what? I never told a cop that. She like, I didn't say anything about you touching me. I didn't say anything. She like, I was just seeing if you can get a ride home and shit basically. And I was like, man, what the hell? So they still try to pursue that. They try to sit there and be like, well, if you want to plead guilty and shit, you can just take some classes and shit. We'll drop the domestic violence. I'm like, heck no, man. Like I didn't even like, no, man. You guys made that up basically. So anyways, that got dropped. So this could definitely just be something that isn't really serious at all. It could damn near be like almost like a not fabricated, but like overblown and shit.
No,
so
for sure, absolutely.
I pretty much wanted to say like right. I hope nobody judging Tank, man. And he's young and shit, man. So we all got learning curves and shit. But it was nice talking to you, man. I seriously, man, I was in jail thinking about you guys, man. Like, man, damn, I miss TVV and shit, man. Watching you guys go live and all that shit, man. Seriously, so much love and respect, everybody.
Appreciate you, champ.
That was my call. That's my call, man.
All right, rolling with the punches, man. Stay safe out here, baby. Stay on these streets, man. You don't want to miss no summers. We going back to the 908, new caller, right? I'm going to try you again, champ. Is you there?
What's going on? I'm here.
What's your name, brother?
My name's Yami.
Yami. Talk to us.
Hey, it's a Nigerian, Nigerian nightmare. Nah, man. So I got tickets for the Tank fight, so I'm invested in this. Man, they'll never have no big events like that out in DC, so I was excited. Shit, man. I feel bad for the whole situation, and I think we still gotta, get some more information. But Tank, it seems like he's been doing well. I know he had some situations in the past, but I mean, especially with this card, seems like he was trying, put everybody on, put his peoples on, all the people who showed him love when he was young. So I'm just hoping that this whole event still happens. I seen his bells for 1,000, so it don't look like it was nothing crazy. I'm just hoping that he could finesse this and everything will be all straight. I know he don't want to fuck up the money for this, just for that. But it do say bodily harm, so I don't know if it was more than just an argument.
Yo, so
what even happened?
one of our guys just texted that, like, it does say bodily harm, but it's like his bond's still 1,000. So how much harm did he cause that his shit only 1,000? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he.
You could slap someone. You could slap someone, and that's bodily harm.
Yeah, that's true. Damn. So what y'all think? Really,
I think the fight's still happening, bro. The dude, I think the fight's still happening.
Yeah.
Dude already made bail, man. Like his bail $1,000. Tank got that 1,000,000 trillion times over. So like he already made bail. He already probably in the gym or eating Waffle House because he was locked up all night.
I don't know if they got Waffle House in Miami. Do they got Waffle House in Miami?
I mean, they had Waffle Houses where I lived in Florida.
Oh, word.
That was my spot. I was getting fat in Miami. I mean, Florida.
His face was. I was saying his face was looking a little chubbier than that much.
Yo,
I don't know if
it's
he on
funny
weight
though.
right.
Yeah, it's funny. People was like, yeah, the weight should say 140. Like, I'm like, bro,
Hell
they
no,
don't.
it wasn't
Yo,
But even if
they
it's
don't
140,
take your weight,
but
bro.
even if it's 140, think about it. You fucking 7 days out, 5 pounds out. That's
that ain't
dope.
shit. No,
that's
but
dope.
No, that's more than dope. But what I'm saying is, bro, they don't really take your weight. Do they have?
Of course they take your weight.
He either told him that.
Bro, they ain't take my weight. They
Yeah, I mean, they
put the
ask
weight.
you your weight. If you don't know your weight, they make you step on the scale. But they definitely got it, bro. They gotta get all your shit because
no, for sure.
in the past,
I'm just
people
saying,
have left under other people's names. So I gotta be able to identify
for sure,
you.
I'm just saying, usually they don't make you step on the scale. They'll either ask you or go based on whatever is on your ID, on your license.
Yeah. I mean, it all depends. I honestly, if you go through the intake, you're supposed to step on a scale. You got to go on a scale. Like you see a doctor before you get to any wings, and you got to step on that scale. Unless, again, that person's being lazy, asked you your weight, and you just said it and she wrote it. But, Champ, let me get to some other people. I got Contrell all the way in Phoenix. What up? I feel like I'm part of Phoenix now. We've been out there so much.
Y'all, fellas. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. I've been in class, but man, it seemed like Tank it turned to the new Adrian Brown. He always in some shit. And I hate it for him, but you need to read the 48 Laws of Power, man. The Law 26 is always keep your hands clean, man. You always need to have like a scapegoat. But so you need to have someone that can take the blame for you because man, he in the news way too much for the wrong thing, and I ain't gonna lie, this might be the perfect distraction for him to get his ass beat by Hector. You know what I mean? You're not focused. You worry about this. You worry about that. So I don't know. I like Tank, but he gonna have to come on with it. That's my call.
All right,
champ.
Phoenix,
Appreciate
Arizona. They got another fight coming to Glendale.
Yeah, Top Rank does. Yep. Yeah, we actually.
We didn't go through around that bowl, so we don't even know if there's another spot that your plug at Top Rank could get us to do what we did.
Yeah. See, we gotta let the show in so we could talk.
Talk to Ari. Boxing talk. What up, Ari? If you're watching this on YouTube, I haven't said it all day. Oh, my God. Don't forget to subscribe as we have reached our goal of 161,000. But now it's time to move on to the next one.
That shit was pretty fire.
161,000
Nah, 162,000. Fuck what
All
he
right,
talking
I was
about.
gonna say 500, but
Yeah,
fuck it.
that's
He
too
said
many
we want
numbers.
162.
Yeah, 162.
We want the next goal, 162. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to subscribe to the most consistent boxing podcast 2 times a day, sometimes even 3. Like today is definitely 3. We got Border Wars at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Ari, you got to unmute and let us know you're ready.
I'm ready. Good morning, gentlemen.
Buenos dias.
Congratulations on your subscriptions. Buenos dias. Buenos dias.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you guys on your subscription, on your success on your show.
Appreciate it.
I wanted to say this whole Tank Davis situation, it's a horrible look regardless of what the outcome is. Anytime that you're accused of, domestic violence, domestic incident, it's a bad look. Now, we've seen the prior video of, the situation that happened, at that sports venue where his, his with his ex or whatever. It's a bad look, man, and it's a very unfortunate because he's such a talented fighter. Danny, did you said that his prior was dropped, the prior charge that he had?
Yes, that got dropped like 2 weeks ago.
Got it. Okay, because I personally asked a defense attorney about this incident, and he basically saying, and this, like I said, this is just an attorney that I'm just friends with. That I asked him, and he basically said, the fact that it's a battery and that his bond was $1,000, he was like, it's not that bad. It's probably not that bad. I know that somebody mentioned the causing bodily, harm, whatever.
Right.
The attorney said to me that could be like redness that might bruise, or it could be a scratch, or battery could even be a push.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm not condoning the behavior. Just want to put it out there because I don't want nobody to come out here and say, "Oh, he's doing, capping for Tank." No, I think it's wrong. But this is from an attorney's point of view that he was explaining to me. So I just wanted to put that out there. But regardless of the situation, it's like you're in training camp. What's going on? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're in training camp. You have a fight in less than 2 weeks, and you're like doing dumb shit like this.
And see, that's what I'm saying. We don't know yet because it could have been somebody within the training camp house. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've legit gotten into a fist fight over a spades game while I was in full military attire. Like, you get what I'm saying? So
Got it.
sometimes,
Okay.
and I've been in those camp houses, bro. Those spades game, those bones games, they get intense, bro. Plus we fighters.
We just was there.
So think about it. We fighters. So I'm gonna give you a perfect example. We didn't been at the space table with Core. So it's like, bro, the same dude he sparred earlier that day. Now we playing spades, you know what I'm saying? And this didn't happen, but I'm saying, you know how easily it is for a game of bones of space to get carried away, and now we in each other's face. We was just sparring earlier, and I didn't like the fact that you landed that shot at whatever the case may be. Now we pushing the neighbors call, like, bro, we don't know.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Like I said, I think we definitely have to wait. We definitely have to wait for more information, and I'm pretty sure that Showtime and PBC and Steven Espinosa, I'm pretty sure they're going to wait and they're going to find out the details of anything before they make any decisions. And like I said, we have to wait. The only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because, like I said, it's, we've seen videos of a particular situation that happened before. And I was just explaining in terms of what my friend, the attorney, said. Like, it doesn't sound like it's that big of a deal, but obviously, if it's against, let's say, a female, I think it's pretty bad in my opinion. But like I said, that's just speculation right now. But that's my call, and thank you guys for taking my call, and shout out to y'all for your subscription and keep growing your channel.
All right, Ari, thank you for calling in. Do me a favor, retweet the space. I got a $5 counterpunch, which means he gets to come back on. C-Dub, what up?
Yo.
What's goody?
Yo, man, I had to come back. Had to, man.
What happened?
First shout out CYP, man. Call of the Year alumni. Like I told the Back Hall Brothers, man, I'm just honored to be nominated. Just trying to keep up with the legends back there, man. The Rookie of the Year, it's no need to vote. That statue shit, but Now, playing a record should get it over me as well, sure. But second, hold up. Y'all still asking if this is a pay-per-view? Because Tank is out? I mean, even if
He
Tank is
ain't
out.
out.
I
Who
mean,
said
even if
he
he was,
out?
I'm just playing with it. I'm just because that's what I thought I heard y'all say. Like, is it still pay-per-view?
I
If
think a
he
caller
if
said
he's out.
that like if he's out, would it still be pay per view? I don't think it would be. I don't think it. They could
I think it is.
like how who if he's out, how the fuck is Boots versus Karen pay per view, bro?
Let me tell you why. I mean, this guy out Heyman, man, epic shit. You know, this Boots top pound for pound number 5 right now to some people. Maybe not to me, maybe not to you, Ness, but he pound for pound top 5 right now. Then you got Karen, Eastern European.
Hold on,
If you
no,
don't know the,
bro. I ain't seen
Not one
not
list.
one pound for pound list coming out of Philadelphia with him top 5 pound for pound. Damn, I fuck with Boots, but you're not gonna spend your $5 lying to me and to the people.
Okay, boom. Boom, Daniel. Let me
I'ma
walk you
double it.
down
I'ma
to the
double it. I'ma double it.
just to the mailbox.
You say
Okay,
he
just to the
top
mailbox,
5.
real quick.
Find me a
Just
list
real
that
quick
got
to the
him.
mailbox. We're gonna walk to the mailbox just real quick. If people got him beating Bud and Spence right now, what that make him?
He ain't got it. You got to do it to be it.
Brother,
You're right,
let me
but
tell you
people got
something.
him beating
Let me tell you something.
Bud and Spence right
Let me
now.
tell you something. I
Okay, go
had
ahead.
Errol Spence beating pretty much whoever was at 147 in 2015.
You're right.
Cause I just you feel me, like some guys to me I just trust my eyes. Now I was also a lot more of a casual fan, but I've been on record on this very show saying that the way I felt, the way my eyes spoke to my corneas and everything like that, and the shit got transmitted to my brain with Earl back in June of 2015 is the way I felt about Boots. You understand? But let me tell you something. As a casual, I did not believe Earl was top 5 pound for pound. Then I don't believe that is the case with Boots.
That's a reach.
But guess what though? Those people that you had them beating, were they Bud? Was they the pound for pound number 1?
Bud was not in the division at the time. So no,
Right.
it was not Bud. But I mean Danny Garcia was at 147 at the time. Keith Thurman was at 147 at the time. Showtime.
But they
Shawn
wasn't
Porter.
pound for pound number 1 though. So they got Boots beating the pound for pound number 1 guy right now and beating another pound for pound guy in Errol Spence right now. Not me, not you.
Yeah, but C-Dub, what do it matter?
But that
he
don't
ain't
make
done it. You got to do it
that
to
don't
get
right.
categorized there.
That don't make him top 5 pound for
Yeah.
pound. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I told you, my beliefs was what they was. Now, granted, like you saying, Bud is pound for pound, true. But bro, the shit ain't happened. We don't know if it's gonna happen. We gotta let the
fights gotta get fought.
We gotta see the shit play out.
I agree, Champ. Let me get it off. I agree.
Okay.
But the Eastern European Karen, if you don't know the rivalry at the Eastern European takeover, go YouTube Paulie and his take on the Eastern European takeover on YouTube. Next, you got Speedy. He may be top 10 welterweight. You know, he did beat Alexis Rocha. You know, and then Boots may get not Boots, but Speedy may get upset.
Who?
But what are we talking about? How? You saying why it's still a pay per view?
Right. I went back to the call. Right.
You
this is why I still pay per view.
C-Dub, why you be going with these weird takes, man?
Oh, look. Here we go. Last but not least.
Hold on. C-Dub. I'm like, bro, with all due respect, and bro, see, this is why people get mad. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we live for a very long time, so we do a lot of hours. We got to talk, but bro, like, Jerron Boots Ennis has never headlined a Showtime Championship boxing card. You get what I'm saying? Like,
the
ShowBox
wasn't the main event.
No. Jamal James was the main event. Let me tell you, there's ShowBox, and then there's Showtime Championship Boxing, and then there's pay-per-view. So, like, bro, there's steps and levels
to this shit.
Like, I'm not trying to shit on the guy. I love Boots, but it's like you can't expect him to jump one when he's not even fighting a Showtime Championship level kind of opponent.
It's not.
Yo,
it's not just Boots.
Brandon got the nerve to say, "Let him get his call." Like you ain't been on the phone for 15 minutes.
It's not just Boots. You're right. It's Demetrius Andrade, who we ain't seen in a hell of a long time, making his comeback, and it's Rashidi Ellis, bro. Like,
Speedy. It beat Alexis Roach. He may be top 10 welterweight. He could be Boots next opponent. He could be,
Bruh,
you know, and I heard it's a fight that's kind of tight. But like you said, but like Danny alluded to, the boogeyman. Who don't want to see the best from 160 to 168, man? Considerably. Who don't want to see the man that stopped Canelo from being undisputed at 160? Who don't want to see
Who's that?
boogeyman
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Andrade. We talking about Andrade, man. Pay-per-view. He coming back. The comeback.
C-Dub, you
You
gonna
know
make
what
me
I'm
put
saying?
the timer on your
Bro,
ass.
look,
You out here just talking.
This is very simple, C-Dub. Like, typically a Showtime Championship card has 3 fights. We don't believe Gervonta Davis will not. We do believe he'll be fighting next weekend. But you got to understand, cool. Showtime Championship cards have 3 fights. Pay-per-views have 4. Tank fights fall out. There's 3 fights left. Boom. Guess what that leaves you with? A Showtime Championship card. You know, Jerron Ennis has never had that. He'll be able to headline. We'll get to see Boots.
And we ain't got to pay pay-per-view. Like, why you trying to make ideas for Al to find a way to still charge you money? Like, some of these fans is crazy. See that we got to
UFC do it though. Like when
Bruh,
the main event
that's
fall
why
out,
that's why
they'll
that
just push
sport that sport ain't for us. That's why they got their own fan base.
You're talking
Gotcha.
about a sport.
Yeah, they'll just push the co-main up sometimes. They just what when it's good.
This
Like
it ain't a strong enough co-main. This ain't a strong. This is the political co-main. We got to get Boots into the interim so that it's harder for Earl to move. This ain't
It's the
about.
opportunity that you got you. Go ahead.
Nah, that's all. I'm just saying. It ain't nothing more than a political move to help Boots get better position. He still ain't with Al.
This could be. You're right. And this could be the opportunity though. Like, but you're right.
Showtime
He
Championship
still not with
boxing, brother. Showtime Championship boxing, brother.
Headline 9
But you
okay.
tried.
Well, whatever.
You tried, man. You fought a tough fight for him, man. You know you put it out there. Maybe Espinoza hears this, or what's my man Espinoza's partner, Chris De Blasio hears
shout
this.
out to Chris, man.
And they say, you know what? Them callers over at TBV got a point. This shit a pay-per-view. We about to go Boots all the way, baby.
And Boogeyman, it ain't just one person.
No, I know. It's a strong card. It's a strong card. The funny thing is that you saying the biggest name on the card is off, and it's still strong enough, though. That's the funny thing.
So not just is we not getting the biggest name on the card, but we getting one less fight, Ness.
And we getting all one-way A-side fights. No A-side is is an underdog.
Or no A-side is
in a tight fight.
In a tight fight. Nobody.
When is the A-side the underdog though? That's boxing, man. Triple G voice. When is the A-side boxing? I mean, when is the A-side the underdog? Come on.
Canelo Cotto.
The A-side was the underdog
Canelo
versus
Cotto.
Warrington the other day. I told y'all that.
Man, you went back.
Canelo
Daniel went back.
I went back 2 weeks ago. I just said
damn.
Vinaldo Warrington. We made hella money.
That's true.
Okay.
They make mistakes all the time. But look, I gotta go, baby, because you took us down.
That's what's up.
You took us down the pipeline.
We appreciate
got big
shout out to the TBV betting show, man. Shout out to TBV.
Let's
Smash
go.
that like
Let's
button.
go, champ. Appreciate
I got Big Gucci Nick on the check-in on Discord. What up? We loaded with callers. Don't go anywhere. If you feel we haven't gotten to you, we coming to you. We just got a dozen or so. We coming, though. Gucci. Damn, we don't hear no Gucci in this bitch. Jump out and let me see if somebody else work. If not, we going to restart Discord. Who this? Wayne Bradley or Wayne Brady? Damn, Wayne, bad time to have that screen name. Canna? All right, no, we gonna restart this Discord. Look like that shit ain't working right.
But yeah,
but you still can call in on our landline 1-425-569-5241. Press
I'm
one
not
one
gonna
time.
lie to you.
What up? What you not lying about?
Still considering going.
What?
Obviously, got to see
to the tank fight.
Yeah.
Damn, you trying to do last minute flights? My man be balling, but balling.
Nah, I mean the price point ain't moved. The price point ain't moved.
Oh, my man say, yo, I'm going the week of.
Nah, this shit next week.
So what's the price looking like?
About 120.
One way?
Round trip.
That's expensive, bro.
Round trip.
That's expensive. Pablo,
You
what
ain't
up?
never paid that round trip.
Yo, what's good?
What's
Yo,
up?
good? You can hear me?
Yes.
Shit, man, just a little sore. You know, grind don't stop. But I do want to touch base on this tank situation. Shit, I do want to say shout out to you, Ness, because every time when it comes to covering stuff like this, like your ass always keep it neutral and keep it 100. Like, you know, especially because like, you know what I'm saying, like you got experience, you know, with you know with like, you know, with the police, and so do I. Just as other people do, and like you keep it 100 and paint the full picture. Like we don't got all the details, or who knows if it was a woman, because you know cats like be quick to condone someone, to condone and judge someone. One, we all human, so you know, we all human, so we bound to make the same, you know, same mistakes as them. Like we never know. Like a lot of people say, oh, I ain't never gonna tell. I don't care if I'm in that jam. I'm gonna stay solid. But shit, people say that now, but once they facing that time, they got them years. They got them years in front of them, and they have to, you know. So a lot of people gonna tell. So you know, it's the same as that. And you know, even more with Tank. You know, Tank got a lot of haters or whatnot. So I do want to shout you out in the way that you always talk about these type of issues when it comes to boxers and their, you know, them getting into trouble with the police or whatnot. You do keep it 100, but yeah, man, I just people like, you know, we all human at the end of the day. Like we gonna know the truth once it come out, but even then, like take it with a grain of salt, because you wasn't in that situation, you wasn't that, and like I said, we all human. So just like how you may not have made mistakes in your life so far, but you're bound to make them. So it don't mean, you know, I guess like the end of the world, we can always fix and become better as long as we try. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say regarding the topic.
Appreciate you, champ. ASAP. Thanks for calling in. Looks like we got a shitload of callers here. We're going to keep getting to them one at a time. We got, okay, Mama's Boy. What up, champ? I ain't even see you there. You got to unmute. Dennis Duggan on the line. What's good?
What up, champ?
What's good, What's good? What's good? How you?
Oh, man, we chilling, man.
Yo, this is a dope topic I want to talk about because Danny's here, and Danny could vouch for me. Danny, man, how you doing, bro?
I'm blessed, bro. How you?
Keeping it rolling on
I'm
Twitter.
chilling. So let me ask you. So
On now, so
hold on a minute. Hey, Canna, we back.
There you go.
He ain't coming back on
man,
Discord.
so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna talk about this because Danny was there, so Danny can vouch for me. Danny, you saw me get arrested for some domestic shit, and I did 3 months in jail. Danny, should I have gone to jail?
No, champ.
Thank you. So let people understand that with women it's crazy because I was
Hold up,
attacked.
champ. Hold up. Why you did 3 months in jail? You ain't get a bail?
I did 3 months in jail because Shorty said the craziest story ever. And because it's a female and because I have a history, they just went with her story. Although I have witnesses, I have the camera, I
Okay,
have
but
the owners of the spot.
But are you saying that you was denied bail because of the seriousness of the crime, or you saying you was not given bail? Like, why did you do 3 months?
Bro, I haven't even been indicted yet. That's the thing. Like they just arrested me. I didn't go to court yet. They had me sit in jail for 3 months. I got lucky. Like my lawyer hungry, so I got bail based off that. But I didn't even go to court yet, bro. Just off what she said, they didn't even hear my side of the story. Like as I'm getting arrested, I'm like, wait, I got proof. Look at this. They don't give a fuck because Shorty said it. That's it. She's nah. Shorty said it. We saw your history. You said you was outside. I'm like, nah, but I have history. Like you call. I'm like, call Danny. Danny was there.
Word. Word.
You feel me? Like,
nah, bro.
there
Look,
was a-
I
there
told
was-
them, bro, I had some shit too. You get what I'm saying? And it was like, bro, some places, if the cops get called, somebody has to get arrested. Like that was my situation. Like, bro, it wasn't none of that. But it was like they told me, they're like, sir, we're sorry, North Las Vegas. You know, if somebody gets caught for domestic, somebody has to get arrested because we don't want the shit to further escalate. Even, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we gotta.
How crazy does that sound?
Now look,
how crazy does that sound?
and that's what I'm saying. Tank got a $1,000 bond. Like, bro, I had a bond that was more than 1,000. My shit was 1,500. So it was like, okay, let's let all the details come out because how much bodily harm
Exactly.
is gonna be
How much was
caused.
your bond,
Yeah,
Dennis?
I have a bond. Niggas ain't give me no bond. Niggas ain't give me no bond.
But you
And
eventually
and
got out. So how'd you get out with the
I got
bracelet?
I got out with a bracelet, and my lawyer just kept, for me, kept filing motions. And they denied the first motion, filed another one. We just kept filing motions. You feel me? Then like eventually, we just like the judge was like, all right, we let him out, but he gotta have the bracelet on, all that. You feel me? So that's what I mean. Now that being said, just think about that. What happened with me? What happened with Danny? Just that like cops just be wanting to arrest people, bro. And when you a boxer and when you tank, where everybody know you got a violent history or whatever, they not even trying to hear nothing you say. Once shorty calls, if she's crying, that's it. It's over. That's it.
So what have
You
you
get what
been
I'm saying? So
doing to not get back in that situation? Because obviously, people feeling a different type of way about Tank. If you go to the shade room, the comments is crazy over there. And
they
I
crazy
like to
bananas.
I know, I seen you there. I like to go over there because that's not a boxing public. That's the regular public. So like, yeah, what? Because this is not the first time for him. So he getting thrashed in them comments. So what are you doing to stay, for it won't be a second offense for you or a repeat offense for you? Like, what's
I
the
just put
advice?
myself in a
What's the
tough.
advice? Because obviously, Tank, come on, man, he's 7 days out from a fight. Nobody expected this.
Yeah, we just gotta go, bro. Protect your energy at all costs. Like I learned that, bro. I don't argue no more at all. Like when shorty start, I'm out of here. You feel me? Like it's crazy. And the crazy thing about that is even the girls is so some girls. Let me not put this on all women, but some women are so crazy. Like I had one girl, we was arguing. I'm trying to leave because I'm not trying. I see about to go there. I'm trying to leave. She stands in front of the door like you're not going nowhere. What am I supposed to do now?
Bro,
Like I about to touch her?
that's legit. The shit
Yeah.
that happened, like when I got booked, that's legit. The shit that happened, legit.
Yeah,
She
you feel
stood in
me?
front of the
They
door.
I'm
put you
like,
in crazy
bro,
positions,
I'm
and
like,
we
oh
can't
my
do
god.
nothing. Yeah, man. So I just want everybody to keep that on their mind when they judging this man because and to keep this in mind too. I don't know Tank at all. We've been in the gym, we pass each other, say whatever, we see each other, but that's not my homie. I'm not defending my homie. It's a random dude to me. But I just know I've had that same struggle. You feel me? Like so, I hate to see them kill a black man because of stuff, and they don't even know the story. Like let's hear the story at least. If he violated, okay, but let's hear. We don't know yet, and I don't think he did, bro. Because I know the same way we know he got so much going for himself right now that I don't see it. You feel me? Like I don't see a nigga doing that. But I know girls be knowing that niggas got stuff coming up. So then you feel me? Like they know they could try you. You feel me? Like this is real shit. You feel me? So that's just why I wanted to put that thought process in people's brains before they call up like, oh, F that nigga out. Like, nah, chill. Let's wait. Let's see what happened first. And even then, like dude said, that just called in last. Even if that's the case, we all human, bro. Like it's just you feel me? This world too, bro. This whole cancel culture and acting like y'all niggas don't put hands on y'all girls at home. Stop playing. You know, like we all got issues. We all have issues. So I just want to keep that in mind. Stop judging people. You feel me? Shout out to Tank. I hope he good. I hope if it was a situation with Shorty, I hope she's good. For me, like, this is not me trying to say that that's cool if it happened, because it's not cool. But we just don't know what happened. You feel me?
For sure. Dennis, man, we appreciate you calling in, giving your take. Obviously, like you expressed, you being a person that's gone through that. We got Mister. What up? Mister. GoFundMe for PBC?
Anybody?
All right. We moving on to Discord. We got a bunch of callers there. Let's see. Right now we got about Tress. Wayne, trying you again. Got a
Hello,
nice
good
amount of
morning. Can you
listeners
hear
on
me?
Twitter. Don't forget to retweet that Twitter space, fellas. What's up, Wayne?
What's going on, man? I ain't gonna lie. When I saw this news, yeah, man, it was disappointing. You know, it's like I've been wanting this Tank and Ryan fight. I've said it many times, and this will definitely look like it could throw a wrench in it. But like it's been repeated, we gotta let the details come out. We don't know what happened exactly. I know how domestic violence goes here in Florida. It could just be hearsay. It could just be off of evidence. like they're gonna take you in, and we don't know if maybe the other person was taken in. That's also very common now, since they've been trying to cut down on when it comes to domestic violence to just take one person. They've been trying to take both people if there's evidence of such. So yeah, man, I see a lot of people passing a lot of judgment, talking down on Tank, but when it's $1,000 bond, like I said, people repeating it. I'm just regurgitating it. That ain't nothing, bro. Like, come on, man. let it all come. And honestly, man, like I'm gonna keep it real,
90
bro.
seconds.
I don't fucking care if an athlete do what they do in a spare time or on their downtime. Man, if that motherfucker, if it makes him a better boxer when he out there on them streets or doing anything, let him do it. I don't give a fuck. He can smack every bitch goddamn in his life. Get out there, knock out these Garcias, put on a show, man.
What?
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Bruh, you tripping. You saying that someone, I'm going to just move on, but like,
60 seconds.
you want people to get fucked up for your entertainment outside of the ring for your entertainment. Okay. We got Zordo. What up?
What's up, man? Long time. What's up, Ringwalk?
What up, champ?
Hey, real quick. A caller talked about Danny Garcia earlier. Man.
Yes.
What about a Danny Garcia and Tim Tszyu fight?
I mean, I don't know that Tim thinks that's a tune-up, right? Or stay busy, because you can't lose the opportunity at all the belts. It's all the belts versus Charlo. So that's a hard decision to make, because I don't know that Danny is a dude you can just cherry pick.
10 seconds.
I know that, but I don't know how long he's gonna be out for his hand.
No, I hear you, but that don't mean take a tough fight that you can lose or get a draw.
I mean, it's a if you win against Danny Garcia, you gaining some momentum in the States. Because I don't think nobody really even paying Tim Tszyu attention like that. Like you kind of just sliding in.
Yeah.
Fundora probably will be a bigger fight, and then with Tank, I hope Tank, kind of watch his circle or watch his surroundings and look at how things are happening, because you are a superstar. You're probably this generation's Mayweather. Like a lot of stuff seems similar. Mayweather got in a lot of trouble. He got in a lot of different situations, probably because of who he is. Tank is a superstar. He's going back to DC. You bringing all of this back to your town, yeah, or in that area where your town is gonna come up to DC. Yeah, Tank is like Mayweather right now. You a little guy bringing in the money. You the little guy bringing in the money. Nobody else bringing in the money like Tank. I don't believe. Not even with our biggest fight that's supposedly between Crawford and Arrow. Nobody even buzzing on that no more, because they kind of letting it fly. But with Tank, you got that 135, 140. Lots of fights. Lots of good fights. Tank and Devin. Tank and what's the kid? Ryan. Tank and you got the young dude Kid Austin coming up. You got Frank Martin. It's a lot of good situations happening in that 135, 140. And that'll be tight, but I ain't gonna hold the line.
Champ, we appreciate the call.
Man. We definitely appreciate it.
We're going to go out to some more callers.
I just want to say to everybody listening, do not hang up, because you won't be allowed back on if you're on Blog Talk. I see everybody, and we going to you. You do have to be patient. New caller in the 954. I believe, what's that, Florida? 954, who this? 954. Yeah, who's this?
Yo, this is Mark.
Mark, what's going on, champ? Talk to us. Yes, where you calling in from?
I'm calling from Coral Springs. I live like 5 minutes away from the gym Tank's training at.
Oh, dope. Talk to us.
Yeah, bro, I seen him last night getting out of the gym, like finishing training. because I lived like right up the street from him. I was passing by the gym and I saw him, and then I pulled around back because they park around back, and I seen him coming out. It was like 10 o'clock at night. So just wanted to say, because I heard a couple of people saying, oh, like, what is he doing? He's in training. I literally seen him coming out of training. It looked like he was sparring, and because I actually go to the
Hey yo. Even though you trying to shoot Tank some bail and I love it, I still gotta fuck with you though. What the fuck does you think he was sparring look like? How does a person look like if they were sparring?
Nah, because he
See, because I know what that looks like.
Get the fuck out of here.
I do.
Man, I can't walk out the gym and I was sparring. He ain't say he walked in the gym.
Brother, listen to me. It's simple. We're going to let him talk, and then I'm going to explain to you.
All right.
I'm going to explain to you.
Not because when like on some real shit, bro, I'm a Tank fan. So I saw the, what's that, the Rise Boxing podcast?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I knew he was training. I knew he was training, and I know that he trains at that gym. So I just, like, stopped by because it's right down the street from me. I saw they have, like, the front of the gym is open. You know what I'm saying? It's a big
Okay,
window.
so you got to see.
Right
You
from
got
the
to
gym.
see. Okay, it's different. You ain't make it seem like you got to
I
see.
seen him. Oh, my bad. Yeah, so I seen him, like, wrapping up. So, they leave out of the back. Like, Tank got full-blown security with him, like, inside of the gym. So you can't, like, knock on the door and be like, hey, can I watch? I just want to observe. I'm a fan. So he has security. So, like, when they were wrapping up and they actually were leaving, I had pulled around back just to, see if I can get an opportunity just to say, yo, what's up, Tank? What's good? Whatever. And he left. They got like a white Escalade, Baltimore or Maryland license plate. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen him leaving. So, mind you, this is at like 10:15 at night.
Damn.
Night. So
that's
just
late,
for
bro.
everybody
That's
that,
late.
Saying, hey, he's not. That's what I'm saying. Like, just for everybody saying that he's not training, like, I can confirm, like, he was literally training last night. I don't know to the extent of everything he was doing, but I know he was sparring. I know some of the kids that he spars with at that gym.
Oh, shit. Give me those names, bro. DM me them names. Let's get those kids some interviews.
Yeah. No, definitely. There's a few. I'll
DM them to me. DM them to me.
I will. But it's a shame, though, man. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't condone domestic violence. I got daughters. I respect women. I know he has a history, but to your point, it could have been anything. It could have been somebody other than, a female, to your point. So just wanted to get on here and let you know, like, he was training last night. So, I feel like, he's elite, but he obviously has, distractions. So, yeah, man, that was my call. Just a big fan of the show. This is my first time calling in, but
I appreciate your call, bro. I appreciate your call, man.
Appreciate you calling.
I ain't gonna front. That was interesting. I could go so many ways with that call, but I'm gonna just say you a solid Tank fan, man. My man. Yo, my man said, yo, they got security. So that means he already tried to go in. And they like, oh, bro, you're not allowed.
Taking down license plate numbers and shit.
He like, yo, nah, that was Tank. He had a license plate from Baltimore. I love that call. Yo, shout out to you, champ. Mark, keep calling in. That was official tissue right there. We got another one from around the Tank area. That was Florida, but now we going to the 202 D.C. New caller. Who's this?
This is Kermit.
Kermit, what up?
Hey, first let me say this. The fight don't come on, or the fight doesn't come on until 11:30 or so. So maybe he's getting geared up to be up late or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Floyd used to do that. He trained at the time he fight.
Yeah, that makes sense. He said he saw him as around 10 or 11. So I can dig it, but. And one caller said, talking about if Tank don't fight if Tank don't fight, it ain't no pay-per-view. Is it going to be a fight? Period. Shit. I mean, if Tank is not on the card, it's not going to be no fight. I mean, Boots. I like Boots like everybody else. I think he's an upcoming star, but the parlor tricks of boxing, they ain't gonna hardly do that yet.
They
love
that.
Him for
He said the politics. I love it.
Yeah, you know how it goes, man. The guys, you got to pay your dues before you get that shot, man. And then, so because they saving the other guys' O's as long as they can. You know how I go. What is it? Risk versus reward and all that business in boxing. So, but I want to talk about Tank because I'm pulling for Tank, man. But evidently, man, I think Tank is not. Either he doesn't have a lot of people around him that's got his best interest at heart, or he's just not listening to him, man. For him to be putting himself in circles like this, and I wasn't there, like my man always asked me, were you there? I said, nope, I was not there. So I don't know, all of what went down, but it's just, this stuff happening back to back to back, man. It's something going on, man. It's something that's just not right with that whole situation for him by now not to realize that he's got his surroundings, who he has around him is very important. And if they don't have his best interest at heart, he needs to step off or have them step off, man, because not only is his future at stake, his freedom is at stake, man. His livelihood, his freedom, and his future is at stake, man, by making one bad decision, man. So, hey, man, I enjoy watching you guys, man. I was telling my man when I left this morning, I had heard that Tanky got arrested. So I said, well, when I get back, I'm going to check the boxing voice because they going to be on and they going to know. They're going to have, they're going to be on and they're going to be talking about it. And sure enough, that's what y'all talking about. So good show, and thanks, fellas. I'll be listening.
You got it, champ. Appreciate the call. Keep tuning in. You know we're going to be talking about it. Who next?
Shout out to everybody on Twitter that's retweeting. Like 4 people retweeted and tagged Samson for Marquise, man. That's what's up. I got, who is next? Big Gucci Nick, what up? Big Gucci.
What up, champ? Talk to us.
Yo, could you hear me?
Yes.
I bet it wasn't working last time, man. Yo, shout out the show. Y'all hella informative, man. Everybody smash that like, smash that subscribe too, man. Shout out that boy. Ringwalk Danny, the CEO Ness. Y'all on top of everything, man. Man, yo, also shout out to that caller, man, with that, that info he had about Tank, outside the gym and shit. I don't think he has any reason to lie, man. The way he said it, like it wasn't like he was kind of thinking of different things, man. He just pretty much said it like it actually happened. So I believe him, man. I believe this fight's gonna happen. This is fight. Listen, if we don't get the Tank fight, this card is too big of a card not to salvage. I think we still get the fight. If it's still on pay-per-view, man, I'll be honest, I ain't paying for it, man. I ain't trying to see Boots, beat up on another tune-up. Andrade beat up on a tune-up. Rashidi beat up on a tune-up, man. I ain't trying to see that. But if it's on Showtime, Championship Boxing, hell yeah, man. I'm gonna tune in for sure. I'll still tune in. But I still think we get the fight, man. $1,000 bond, like that's nothing, man. That tells me this probably wasn't really crazy serious. Like he probably put hands on her or whatever. But I don't. Do you guys know if like anybody was injured or anybody got hurt?
I mean, they said definitely bodily harm, but again, it can't be that much harm if the bill's only 1,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I still think we get this fight, man, for sure. But yeah, man. Shout out to the show. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Putting out fire content. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man.
Appreciate it, champ. Appreciate it. Looks like we got new caller in the 484. 484. What's that? Philly?
484. Let's see. 484 is Pennsylvania.
What up, champ? Who's this?
Looks like Reading, maybe.
Yo, it's Waldy. What's up?
Waldy?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
We doing good. Talk to us.
Yeah. I'm coming straight out of Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Bet. So what's good? Talk to us, man. What's on your mind?
Oh, no. I just want to say, man, keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all inspired me to get into boxing, man. Like, y'all input on how it changes lives and stuff like that. But, you know, y'all inspired me to pick up boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. And also, I wanna talk about Tank, man. We were never there. Like basically, like what the kid was saying earlier, about the whole gym situation and stuff like that. How he's just a big star, you know, and people from the outside looking in, they want to judge a man. Like, and my dad always told me, like, you judge a man by his character, and Tank got a good head on his shoulders, man. He just gotta, like, you know, you gotta put the right people around him, you know. But again, we were never there, so I hope this fight happens. I really want to see that Ryan Garcia and a Tank fight for sure.
Bet, champ. Appreciate you calling in. We got a super chat from No Cable TV, $5. Tank's good. He fighting the 7th. We got Jonathan Lambarena that says, PBC stands for Penitentiary Boxing Champions. The Axiom's $5 super chat says, if Tank Ryan fight doesn't happen, let's say, how likely could DAZN do the same deal with ESPN for Devin? What happened?
Yeah, TMZ dropped their story.
What they got? Is it a girl?
Yeah.
Who was it? The same girl?
Nah, it doesn't. Definitely not.
What they saying? Alleging what?
So, TMZ dropped. I'm gonna just send you the article.
Bro, read it, man.
No, I mean it's a lot. I just wanna at least screen share.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
in the meantime, we're gonna go to little Tommy, who is in Florida.
Yo, you hear me?
I mean, you got hella background noise, Tommy.
Is it still hella background now?
Just go for it.
Yes, sir. What I was gonna say, I heard some people call in before the interview y'all had, so I just speak on some of them. You ever heard the phrase about Florida come on vacation, leave on probation? You ever heard that?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah.
That shit is real, bro. That shit is 120% real. Tank can literally be the one that called the police for help. And when they got there, they're gonna take the woman's side first and then arrest Tank and make you fight it in court. The police that show up on the scene don't give a fuck what happened. The man goes first. The only way the man don't go is if he's bleeding, cut up, shit like that. That's the only way somebody else goes. Now, and like I said, Florida just one of those things, bro. You can, like Danny said earlier, me and him can be in my house in Florida arguing about football, talking about the Bears. If my neighbor calls and say it sounds like some people over there fighting, the police come knock on the door. Somebody said it was a disturbance. And we admit that we were just talking about football, so y'all was arguing about football? Yeah, we was arguing about football. All right, well, somebody come with me. That's it. And deal with it in court. So that Florida is that bullshit state that will ruin your life for nothing. But it's a money grab. They gonna get him in court. He gonna pay some fines. He gonna do this, do that. That's what Florida all about. For anybody that never been here, never lived here, that's what it's about. So if you can't. Everybody will tell you, brother. They're talking about a teacher, a police officer, a detective, your parents. If the police come to your house, somebody has to go to jail. No matter what happened, no matter what didn't happen, somebody has to go. And being that if somebody called and said that's the money man, especially if it's a female, yeah, the money man's gonna go. Ain't he black? So yeah. But I don't know. Other than that, that's all I'm telling y'all. So you know what I'm saying. But Pray for the boy. But yeah, the fight. I think the fight gonna happen because that'll be the third major fight in the first quarter that PBC will have to cancel. And I don't see them doing that if they're gonna do whatever they can to not do that. Because that'll be Tank, Charlo, and Spence in the first quarter. That's not happening now. So but that's my call, fellas. Y'all be easy.
All right. Little Tommy in Florida giving his Florida take. Right now, we're screen sharing the latest article that has revealed the information of the altercation that took place in Florida on Tuesday afternoon. We now find out the altercation took place at the residence in Parkland around 1:25. According to our caller, he witnessed Tank leaving the gym at 10 later that night. So it seems he had some sort of altercation with a female. And according to the documents, he did, and I quote, actually and intentionally touch and strike the woman against her will and did intentionally cause harm to her. Police say in the docs, Davis struck the woman on the right side of the head with a closed hand type slap. I never heard of a closed hand type slap. I guess that's like, I don't know, I guess that's like a paw fist, maybe. And cops said the woman was left with a facial injury, but was able to exit the home following the altercation. As we reported, Davis was arrested hours after the alleged incident. We are still taking callers. We're going to Brandon in Cincinnati. AJ of Truckin', what up?
Yo, Ness, Danny, what's going on, fellas? Good morning. Hey, I hear a lot of people calling in saying they don't want to judge. They kind of being enablers. But, Tank my little youngin', so I got to give it to Tank on the real. I can't be an enabler saying the shit that some of these cats are saying. It's Tank's my little youngin', so it's time for me to be the big homie. This don't look good at all. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but we have seen him choking a bitch out on camera, man. So he kind of has a history of this, and it's disappointing for me because Tank is in a prime spot right now, man. He's got the opportunity to really take boxing over. PBC's essentially gave him the keys to the castle. Where Errol Spence fighting, every blue moon, that motherfucker fighting is like a Bigfoot sighting, and Wilder being on the back end of his career. Tank is the creme de la creme over there. So we don't need him getting caught in hit and runs, and we don't need him, putting his foot in a woman's ass. I mean, I hear people saying he's human, this, that, and the third, but man, fuck all that. To whom much is a lot is given, much is required. You feel me? So he can't do what the normal brother do. The normal brother ain't got the responsibilities and what's at stake like he do. That's like me. I'm a truck driver. You can go out and get a DUI. If I get a DUI, I get triple the points and lose my license. I can't do what the normal man does, and neither does Tank. So, like I said, man, I hope the fight continues, but with the PR in 2022 or 2023 at that, with the Me Too movement and feminists, it's just bad PR. You whooping a woman's ass or punching a woman, dog. So, similar to Rolly, I wouldn't be surprised if, to avoid the bad PR, they cancel this shit. I don't want it because, like I said, I love Tank. That's my little youngin', but, man, he got to get his shit together, man. He's got the world by the balls, and he's kind of blowing it right now. If the chick, got you that riled up to where you got to whoop her ass, man, just cancel her, dog. I mean, I'm pretty sure you ain't got an issue getting women, so she'll let her get you to that level because you got a lot to lose. I mean, you got a lot at stake, man. And it's, like I said, it's disheartening because this ain't the first instance of seeing him do some shit like that. So he got to get his shit together. Like I said, and that's coming from, I'm being a big homie right now. If everybody ain't going to say it, I'm going to say it. Tank, get your shit together. If you got to leave Shorty alone, but just don't fuck up the bag, man. Don't fuck up the bag. Don't fuck up it ain't worth it. Your freedom, your life, all that shit, man. Like, it ain't. So I hope everything works out for him, but I just don't know, man. Just get it together, Tank. Shit, pimping is a non-contact sport. I repeat, pimping is a non-contact sport. So, yeah, my heart goes out for the victim. I hope Tank gets the shit right, man, and we still get this big fight. But I wouldn't be surprised if they canceled that shit. Other than that, yeah, y'all have a good one, brother.
Brandon, Cincinnati. We going out to Info Joe, California. What up?
What up, my boxing brothers?
What up?
Good morning, Danny. What up, Ness? Hey, man, I was just about to call in and say give him the benefit of the doubt. We should judge him till we get all the facts. I done had homeboys that the police have been called on them, and they didn't put their hands on a woman and had to go through the domestic charges and pay for the classes and all that shit. But now you saying that he did hit her. I gotta ride with my brother Brandon Maurice, man. I got 2 daughters, and I would hate for somebody to put their hands on my daughters, man. I would go fucking ballistic. Oh, it's all bad, man. I changed my whole perspective of what I was about to say, man. It's all bad, man. I hope the car still goes on. But damn, man. Even if the car still goes on, him having these charges, he has to go to court, in February. I hope it doesn't affect his fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of stress. You know what I'm saying? 90% of this shit in boxing is mental, man. If you got all of this type of stress on your mind, how well can you perform anyway? You know what I'm saying? But that's all bad, man, for boxing, man. He does have the potential, man, to become the next Mayweather, man. People love this dude, man. The casual fans. I hear people more casuals talking about Tank and than any fighter at this point. But it's a bad look, man. And you do got, like Brandon said, the Me Too movement and all of this shit, man. They might come down on Premier Boxing about this, man. You might have protesters and all kind of shit coming out, talking about, this domestic violence case, man. But yeah, man, you gonna have to when you young like that, man. You got to make better decisions, man. Oh, man, you can't. You got to walk away, man. Sometimes, man, shit is too toxic, man. You got to just walk away from some shit, man. And he got the money. He ain't gonna have no problem getting another broad. But it's all bad, man. It's all bad. But I'm gonna say this, man. Shout out to all the new callers, man. Y'all coming with it. Y'all bringing it. But I'm gonna give you my nominees for my caller of the year: C-Dub, Brandon Maurice, David Maldonado, CYP, and King Born. Y'all been bringing it, and salute to all y'all. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe. You listen to the #1 pound for pound boxing podcast on the planet. This is your boy Info Joe, and I'm out. Peace.
Joe, appreciate the call. You already know we going out to Philadelphia. Nizza, what up?
What up, OG? What up, Ringwalk?
Chilling.
Yeah, man, this Tank shit is crazy. But I really wanted to call because I didn't get my chance to say nothing yesterday when y'all had the Joshua topic. But yeah, I think that as far as the Joshua thing, I think Roy's right. I think you do need to come to America and just figure it out and get out of his comfort zone. I mean, I think he needs to take a note out of his stablemates book in Bawatsi and come to the States. You see, he trains in the Bay with Virgil Hunter, and you see the benefits it's been having for him. So, and I think when I was watching that Craig when he fought his last fight when he fought Craig Richards, I thought you could just tell the difference. Like you just see that he wanted it more. He just had that more dog in him, and now you could just tell that he just wanted it more. And as far as trainers, me personally, I think that Derek James would probably be the best one for him, just because I think that I'm not saying Anthony's the most athletic guy, but he can move. Like I feel like he can move better than a lot of heavyweights, especially for someone his size. And I feel like with Derek James will just help bring that tenacity, and he'll really be able to tell, like, and just be able to push him and see like how bad he really wants it. And plus, you have two other champs in your camp as well with Earl Spence and Jamel Charlo, and you have an up and comer in Frank Martin. And it's like I always say, man, dogs breed dogs. So if that's what you want to do, you gotta start getting around it and just adapting yourself to it.
For sure, Champ Nizza. Appreciate your call. We go on to Discord. Keem the Dream, also from Florida. What up?
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
What up? What up, man? Man, I was trying to get in way earlier, man, but I was in and out with work and whatnot. You know, y'all can't be talking about Florida things without me on the line, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, honestly, man, most of what I wanted to say kind of already got said throughout the show, with all the callers and whatnot. I just wanted to bring like some clarity to some of the things people were saying, because this morning, man, people was jumping out the window with felony, and he beat the baby up, and he beat this person and that, and it's like, hey, man, that's a misdemeanor domestic violence charge. You know, $1,000 bond is literally the smallest bond you get out here. They used to do 500, but they don't even do that anymore. And you know, again, like most was said, man, that's a very, very small charge. It's a misdemeanor. I don't think something like that will hold up a whole pay-per-view event. You know, I don't see that happening, man, at all. And like Buddy said earlier, man, look, it's a saying in Florida. You know, you come on vacation, you leave on probation, and then you come back on violation. That's usually how it goes.
Damn, that's fucked
it,
up. That sound
it,
horrible.
it's the
That
truth, though,
last
man.
part I ain't never heard come back on a violation. That's food.
Yeah, man. This shit be crazy. You go to the county, you meet motherfuckers, man. I just came from Michigan and I got caught smoking a blunt on the beach or some shit. They gave me a week in this bitch. So now their whole vacation is in the county. Like, it's retarded, man. But you know, at the end of the day, like, I still don't really know what happened. None of us do. We wasn't there. That's how I look at everything. I approach every situation like that, innocent until proven guilty. And I really take that stance on everything, not just for Tank, because I'm a Tank fan. That's just the truth of the matter. You know, you're innocent until proven guilty. I wasn't there. None of us were there. That shit don't even sound. I've never heard of a closed-handed slap, so that's kind of weird in itself.
Word,
So
I
you know,
said that, bruh. I
I don't
figured like
know,
a
bro.
paw fist, like
I guess
like
that's
you still
maybe a
got your
mush.
fist.
Like he might have mushed her or something. Is one
Like
thing I
like
can think of.
imagine having like money in your hand and at the same time you mush a person, like not
Yeah.
fist first, but
That's the only thing I can think of is like he might have mushed her, and you know what I mean. Mushed her would, I guess, would be like a paw, like you said, the palm of your
yeah.
hand or something. Because I ain't never heard of a closed fisted slap. That's some new shit right there for sure.
That's some Florida
Um,
shit.
Yeah, I guess that's some new Florida shit. That's some Broward County shit. I don't know what they got going on. But you know, like again, like most people say, look, in Florida, you get called for domestic violence, somebody gotta go to jail. That's just how it's gonna go. You know, and so it is what it is at this point. You know, I'm a hold Tank to innocent till proven guilty. And I don't think this stops the pay-per-view card, you know, at all, man. I don't see a misdemeanor holding up a big pay-per-view event. I really don't see that being an issue, you know. And honestly, you know, Ness, you said something at the beginning of the show that I think a lot of people have glossed over. Is that, you know, look, when you're living in a house, you know, it's probably some sort of Airbnb. There's a lot of dudes in there. It's probably sparring partners, a lot of different people. Who knows what all
Well, the
type of.
report came out while we've been on the show. It definitely was a woman.
No, I seen that TMZ report. That's what I was just saying. I never heard of a closed fisted slap. I seen they said it was a woman. But again, it doesn't state much like what
The
you know what
context, the
woman. I don't know if it's
context.
a context. Like I get it's a female, but was it a chef? Was it a I don't know. You know, we automatically as soon as you say Tank and a woman, like you know, people start thinking it's like some badass Instagram stripper from down there or something. Like you know what I mean? That's the first thing on people's mind. It's like, yo, you never know. It could have been, you know, who knows what the situation was, bro. Again, and like you know, we've heard a million times on here with domestic violence. Man, it could be the smallest of things, bro. You know, like. Like who knows, bro? Again, if they was arguing, he might have mushed out of his face. Now she got a busted lip. His ass going to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Over something stupid. Who knows, dog? So and that, it could go so many different ways. But I think the big picture is, look, that is a misdemeanor offense. Again, $1,000 bond is literally the smallest bond you get. They used to do 500s back in the day, but they stopped because bail bonds just wasn't even, because 10%, who's coming to get you for $50, right?
Word.
So they stopped doing $500 bonds. 1,000 is the smallest bond you get. That's pretty petty. A misdemeanor charge. This is something that if it wasn't Tank, nobody's even blinking an eye. Like you said, you bond out and go get some breakfast and you keep on kicking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think my job wouldn't even fire you for that kind of charge. Like, that shit is not. It's a very, very, very small charge, man. Most, your average dude is gonna get anger management and 6 months probation. You know what I'm saying? Just because they want the money and you got to pay that money every month. So I don't see it being a big deal. But I will say this, boy, Tank, bring them out. Because the show today been booming, dog. When you do these Tank shows, boy, they do numbers, man. Shout out to Tank. It's doing numbers. But yeah, hopefully, hopefully the pay-per-view keeps going, man. Because I love Boots and everybody on that card, but keep it G. If you make that a pay-per-view, the numbers are gonna be horrible. I mean, look at Tank's worst pay-per-view was with Pitbull, and that was because I was a late replacement. It was supposed to be Rolly. Still did good, event because it's Tank, but just look at what it did on pay-per-view because people want to see a certain fight. So if you take, Tank and that big fight off of that pay-per-view, I think the numbers are going to be horrible. I don't think it'd be worth it. So, and again, for a small misdemeanor, for what, man? For what? It's no point. But yeah, that's really all I had, man. Again, most of what I wanted to say has been said throughout the show and this and this and that. But yeah, man, you do Florida topics. You gotta have your boy on. That's when you wanted to make that dream come through to come to Florida. I came through for you,
For
man. You know what
sure.
I'm saying? So
Best
shout out to
best
Ness, man.
realtors in the business, man. The dynamic duel of house buying,
For
Keem's
sure, for
parents
sure.
got the bank and the realtor, so they find you the house and they get you the loan. And it
Make
was
it
the best
happen,
thing I
man.
did. Honestly, I love that house, bruh. You know,
You ain't
I'm
getting rid of it, right?
nah, nah.
That's
I'm
real.
gonna
That's
get rid. I'm
real,
gonna get
man.
rid of some of these kids
Yeah,
before
your
I get
boy
rid of that
Mark in
house.
Coral Springs was scaring me a little bit. My man said he watched Tank wrap his hands and he dipped around the back of the building and checked the license plate. You gotta chill, Mark. You know what I'm saying? We down there in Coral Springs. That's where my wife went to high school and shit. I know that area well, man. You gotta chill, champ. But
He
yeah,
got the
no, that's all
license
I had,
plate.
man. Appreciate y'all.
I hear you. No, but I feel Mark though. Like you as a fan, you don't know when is the right time to approach a fighter. So you want that autograph. You just want to say what's up. That's your favorite fighter. I get him. Like the details he gave us was just because he's probably waiting on the right moment to talk to Tank. So he observed all that he observed. I got Davidian, Buffalo Falls. What up?
What's good, Ness? What's good, Danny?
Can't complain, champ.
Um, yeah, I just wanted to say, yeah, I don't know, I was watching like Sports Center. I seen the thing go across the little feed talking about Gervonta Tank Davis. So he got in trouble recently. Like they arrested him
Yeah, he got
for.
arrested Tuesday night for domestic violence.
Oh wow. Yeah, I hope that don't affect the fight in any way. I like Tank. He's definitely one of the best in the game. So, I hope that works out. But I hope, a talented dude in the ring, this doesn't become like a keep on recurring thing. Like, we can't let this keep happening. It can't. But I don't know the whole gist of what happened. So I hope it all works out for him. But you just can't. Let's not make a history of this. So, but that's my call. Great callers, great call. God bless y'all. That's my call.
All right. Looks like I got T Little.
Yo,
What's good?
y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Word. I was just calling in, checking in. That tank situation is crazy though. I just read the whole little TMZ story though. I'm gonna honestly say it looked like he punched that girl. Cause like honestly, what is a closed slap? A closed hand slap. You can only slap somebody with an open hand.
Yeah, we never heard of that term either. But why would the cop not like if you were officer, you know you want to write that charge as closed fist. Why the fuck would you go? Is it a typo? Like why would you go out your way to put closed hand slap? Like that's some weird shit.
I think they're trying to mix it up. They're trying to have it open to interpretation. Because if you look it up, textbook, if you throw in a punch, your hand has to be closed. The only way to close your hand is a fist. How else you closing your hand to slap somebody outside of a fist? And if you throw in a fist, you throw in a punch.
Nah, I hear you, champ. I hear you. We found it weird.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna dwell on it too much. Outside of that, Tank just gotta grow up. That's bad for business.
Word. Thank you for calling in. We still got more callers. I'm getting to y'all. Slow down. We coming right at you. Looks like we got a request from Anthony. And before we go to you, I just want to read this super chat. Looks like the Axiom says if the Tank Ryan fight doesn't happen, let's say, how likely could DAZN do the same deal with ESPN for Devin? Unlikely because Bob wants Loma next for Devin. So until that's settled, that's the last fight on Devin's contract too. I don't think they're gonna let him do a cross promotion Ryan fight, but that's a good idea. $5 super chat from T Sizzle. Tuned in late. Was the arrest for when he grabbed his girl? Nah, it wasn't. New charges, champ. New charges. Anthony, what up?
Yo,
We hear you.
can you hear me? Hey, fam, what's happening with you, man? Happy holidays to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is some sad news going into the end of the year, though. You know, boxing's black eye. No pun intended, man. But Tank got to do better, bro. And let me just say this, man. Like, you guys got to be careful with playing this devil's advocate and trying to be lawyers. You know what I'm saying? Online, bro. Like, y'all need to just stick to the boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all not really looking at the general population and how they looking at this, man. If you look at Twitter, even Lou DeBella dropped a comment about, you know what I'm saying, Tank, and the people in them comments, man, is tearing Tank up, bro. Like, to hit a woman, man, it's just not a good look, my nigga. You know what I mean? Whether it's closed hand, open hand, it don't matter, bro. Like, you're losing control of yourself. And that's what it's all about, self-control. And as a boxer, in any profession that you're in, just in life, period, bro, you got to have self-control, my nigga. Because these women is just one part of the pie that's going to, flip a black man off. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to control yourself in every situation. And I learned this the hard way myself. So you got to be able to control yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as is the pay-per-view in jeopardy, I think it is, but knowing the politics and the capitalistic world we live in, they'll probably go on with the show. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get this bread and try to clean things up afterwards, which is just another bad look, because it just seems like the boxing community doesn't care about what these athletes do outside of the ring. And we should care because we pay money to support these guys. You know what I'm saying? So the one caller said he don't care if he's slapping up chicks left and right as long as he brings him a show on Saturday night. Man, you a fool. You a fool, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And you the kind of guy, that's the kind of thinking that probably Tank had in the midst of these situations he's been in, bruh. That's not good mentoring, my boy. So, we gotta, just take control of what we can do, and what I would like Tank to do is just come out and say that he did make a mistake by putting hands on that woman, and that he's gonna try to really learn, how to have self control, going forward. Um, and that's my call, fellas. I hope y'all have a great day, man, and a happy New Year.
All right, champ. We appreciate the call. Happy holidays to
Peace.
you.
Damn. He ain't lying. He made me go look for the tweet that Lou put out, and yeah, Twitter don't play. Um, it's just as bad as Shade Room. We got Coach JT Dallas.
Yo, can you hear me?
We
Yes.
hear you.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? Nah, man. Touch base on the topic. I don't know. You got to look at Tank probably background where he come from. And I'm not using that as excuse, But growing up around there, he probably saw it. Thought they say he a coward, because normally cowards just hit on women. He beat up men in the ring. So it's just something Tank got to change. Like the last caller said, it's not right to put your hands on a woman. We can't contradict. We can't say what really happened because we don't know what the woman was doing to Tank for him to put his hands on it. And let's be real about that slap. We know a slap is an open hand. Oh, what he did is he probably hit her with the side of his fist like Tyson Fury was hitting Wilder in the gloves. I'm saying that sarcastic, but we know it wasn't a fist like the puncher with a bare fist. He caught on the side of her face like that. So and of course, when you giving the police a report on an incident, you're not gonna sit there and say I punched her. If I was in that incident and I did the same thing, yeah, I say I hit her. I hit her. I kind of slapped her because I'm not gonna sit there and literally say I punched her. So I mean, we wasn't all there, but I'm just thinking about damn, you know, Tank background, his upcoming, a lot of stuff got to change though. And he got to go back. He got to go back and fix those things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right, but I know we all human at the time. And I mean, I've been in situations like that. I'm here and listening to all these callers. It's crazy how somebody can call uh a phone call and they're not even in the room and the police come out and they take the people to jail because they say I don't believe that because I mean I've been in situations like that. It would have to come out the person or they would have to see physical harm towards one of the people to take them to jail, but maybe it's different in different other states. But I know it's not like that in Louisiana and Texas. And matter of fact, in Missouri, where I was at one time, because the incident had popped off like that, but it wasn't with a female. But man, Tank just got to get better with it, man, and probably got to take some anger management class. You got to accept that shit, because the real truth of the matter is, you're right. You lose control when it's verbal. Even when it's verbal, you lose control when you want to put your hands on a woman. Because we all know women know how to go down lower than a man, especially in an argument, especially if this is a woman you have feelings for. So the best thing for Tank to do, take the help he could get, so he could start reconstructing some things. And like he said, man, Tank don't have no problem getting no woman, but it's what the women he picking also as well. We got to take that in consideration as well with the women he picking. So Tank got to just go down there, take this lick, you know. Not saying he needs to get no jail time, but anger management, counseling, helping, for him to reconstruct some things. What was his trigger points and stuff like that. What ticks him off? Because something had to be ticked off for him just to raise his hands up to the woman. It wasn't just Tank. I could guarantee you that. I guarantee that woman was firing some shit at him. Probably try to hit him or try to stop him. But that's all I got, man. I'm just gonna tune in and listen in.
All right, JT, thank you for calling in. I do want to bring up this ESPN story that was sent to me. It's actually still on ESPN, and even the greatest of all time had some domestic violence, and obviously um, had a domestic violence case right before the biggest fight of his career, right before George Foreman in Africa in 1974. Ali committed domestic violence against then Belinda, but then again out there in Africa, he ended up punching her in the face. So, even Ali, who's loved and adored, this thing happens. It happens, man. I'm not condoning it in any way.
At all.
I'm just saying, Tank ain't the first. Uh, you know, all men and women need to learn how to control themselves and their angers and their emotions because things do get out of hand. But there are many athletes that have gone down this unfortunate path. We got Spider Rico in Oregon. What up?
Spider Rico.
Rico and Spider.
Do you hear me?
We do.
Yeah, man. I'm like I feel I feel good because the show is fun. Like homie that came on that was really he was really with it. Like he was like, let me fight for Endure. Let me fight everybody. It was like Tim Zoo, all the punchers. I was like, bro, he had me excited to watch him fight. What was his name?
Marquise Taylor.
Marquise Taylor. Yeah. If you listening, Marquise, I'm with you, bro. Like I wanted to fight you too. I was like, man, he want to fight everybody. I'm like, I feel that same way. And who else? OG that called in just a minute ago. Like he was like, he sounded like a preacher. You know, the way he was talking, he said some real stuff. He was like, we gotta be careful who we pick to be, around us and make sure that they're the right people and doing the right things. I really was listening to you, OG. But like everybody, oh, and then that guy that called in, like he was following Tank, bro. If you're still listening, like we had to be on our journey ourselves. You know, the boxers they inspire us because what they can do in the ring, but it's like they're just a simulation of what we have to do in our life, and we have to put our energy towards finding our own greatness, and you could do it too, bro. It's like, and we don't know what happened to Tank or what he did, but like I just called in to give y'all my energy and my vibe. And like yesterday was Tuesday. I mean, so I was going big on a Tuesday. Yeah, on a Tuesday. Yeah, mate, lock my nigga up on a Tuesday. Yeah, on a Tuesday. Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah,
He
little
just started
baby.
rapping.
Yeah, on a Tuesday. Yeah, on a Tuesday. Little baby G Davis went gorilla dog on a Tuesday. Yeah, on a Tuesday. Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace.
All right. Okay. I think that's everybody. Yo, NestGTO, Instagram and Twitter. Let me double check these super chats, make sure I left no one behind. I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so. We're trying to get to 162,000. We really want to get to 1 million, but you know how it is, man. One subscriber at a time. So we're going to stop at 162,000 on the way to 1 million. And that is all the super chats. That is all the callers. NestGTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. 12 o'clock today, Pacific Standard Time. 3 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to be talking Terrence Crawford's successful pay-per-view on Black Prom. So much success, the company reveals they're going to do 6 pay-per-views in 2023. Catch us right here, 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. Peace.
We are the Boxing Boys. Catch us.
You ain't going to tell me
Bring
IG?
Wog Danny. Make sure to follow him.
And you can check out all his interviews with Devin Haney at the Boxing Voice /
YouTube.com/The Boxing Voice.
What he said.
Peace.